All of you out there, it is switch o'clock. That's got it.
Hang on.
Hey, no, that's a black screen. That's hello.
There we go.
Hey!
Hey! Yeah.
We're here. The Switch is out. It's time to play some Nintendo games on the new Nintendo machine. I'm Jeff Gerstmann, of course. Brad Shoemaker is here.
That's not a machine.
I'm the machine.
Oh, okay.
I'm the Nintendo machine. Drew Scanlon is here.
Can I play Zelda on you?
You cannot play Zelda on me. And Rich Gallup from Disruptor Beam is
Hey, thanks for having me.
manufacturer of the Switch. Congratulations.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm in town for GDC, and they kicked me out of my hotel. So
Yeah.
thanks for having me.
So hang out in Rich is on chat. Putting him to work.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, so if you got questions for us as we go through this stuff, you can send them to me. My account is logged in on that laptop over there, which is Jeff, in the giantbomb.com chat, and we will take some questions as we go. But yeah, we got a pile of games here. We have almost all of the US stuff, everything but Skylanders, because there's no digital version of that. I did not stop this morning and buy a physical version of it.
Does it come with a Portal of Power?
Yeah.
Where do you...
You could theoretically USB it into the dock, because the dock has ports. Yeah, we can get a shot of the... That's no, not yet. Okay, all right, there. Yeah, so 2 ports on the front, 1 port inside.
What?
Inside the back of the dock. So flip that thing open, spin it around, and flip it open, man.
Oh, there's so many cords. You just pull it?
Yeah.
Oh God. Wow. Look at
Yeah.
that.
So that's where your power
USB
goes,
right
which
there.
is just USB-C.
Wow, indeed.
And you've got a USB 3 port in there, and then also HDMI. And then you route them out the back, close up the thing.
Does it come with an HDMI cable?
Yeah, it does.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, they packed in all the cables and stuff that you need. So I figure we'll start by just kind of going over the hardware stuff and some of the menus involved in some of the online stuff, because that's kind of the most recent update. They put out their firmware update yesterday to allow any of the online stuff to work.
Welcome to online.
Yeah, welcome to the internet, this guy. And then
Everyone's telling me the mics are hot, by the way.
hot mics.
We have hot mics. Hot mic here.
Okay.
Hot mic.
Jason's on it.
Jason's on it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man.
Jason.
Yeah. And then we've got a switch that is new in box here that we'll take out of the box and drop in for the first time and go through the firmware update process. And you were saying that we should do that without the Joy-Con attached, because it updates the firmware on those separately.
That was the word going around yesterday, was the people that did the update without the controllers attached were still having that problem where the thing desyncs.
Yeah.
And then once you reattach them and then you have to reboot the system, then it will update the controllers.
So yeah, I guess the word going around then is that after this firmware update, that the controller desync problem is not an issue, or at least less of one.
Tentatively, that seemed to be the thing.
But yeah, I have not necessarily put that through its paces. So let's take let's take a look at the Switch here, the main menu of this thing. Here we are. You've got, it seems like a very PS4 style thing.
It kind of just is the PS4 interface.
And we've installed a bunch of Japanese games, which is pretty cool. I've got 2 accounts here, my account and then Japan. So you can just get on the Japanese eShop with this thing and just buy Japanese games.
With a different account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the Japanese version have music?
Shut this down.
I like the sounds that the menu makes. I think the menu's very basic, but also it's got like a little bit of flair here. The way that when you get to the end of this thing, it's got that little judder.
Just do it for a second. I want to hear. Sounds like castanets or something.
And then when you install enough software to fill this main menu, you get this thing, which I don't know if you could even do this if you were only buying US games. You get that little noise, and you get this menu of everything that's installed.
Seems real snappy.
Yeah, it's a very fast interface.
For now.
Yeah.
So you get like 8,000 games on there.
Right, yeah. You start buying like the 2 terabyte micro SD cards, and who knows where you'll end up at the end of that process. Let's see. Of my favorite noises on the system, this one's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good one. But also this one, which hopefully it'll play properly. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay. Here.
Wow.
Now you missed the second part.
Oh, okay. There's 2 parts.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Friend codes. It's got them.
That's not good stuff.
That's not good stuff. So the online stuff that just went online yesterday is very convoluted. So you can get friends from multiple sources. Locally, if you've got another person with a Switch nearby, you can kind of just add them. Oh, weird. So you can't do. Wait. Okay, I guess that makes sense. You can't do internet and like local. I guess it wouldn't. If it was a PSP, what you think of as ad hoc multiplayer. Mm-hmm. And then so you both hit the same icon, and then it syncs you up. Anyone you've played a game with, theoretically, would show up on this list. You can enter a friend code, and then it'll suggest friends based on other things you have linked your account to. So because I played Super Mario Run and added a bunch of friends there, now I get a bunch of people here that show up, and same for Mitomo.
That's what. Isn't the point of friend codes to like obfuscate you from other scary, potentially humans?
That was the original thing that they used to kind of stand behind it. Was like,
wasn't
it's
Nintendo like,
anonymity,
I don't know.
I wonder if even Nintendo remembers what friend codes are for.
Yeah, I don't know. So you end up, you get, but so the thing is these names that are showing up here.
Big Dirty Phil could be a.
I don't know.
Really nice guy.
I don't know who Big Dirty Phil is. Also, I can change my name here at any time.
It says right there he's big and dirty. That's probably not somebody you want to be friends with.
I don't know. But so like when I get friend requests from people that sent it via friend code, it just shows like there's no. It's their name and stuff they've played, and you can make them best friends. You can remove or block them, and you get no additional information about who this person might be. There's no free text field to type in like, I'm this guy. There's no messaging on the platform at all. And so, like, yeah, so now I'm just getting friend requests from people, and it's just like, all right, some of them you might recognize, but others, you're just like, I don't know an 8 Chris 8.
Come on, Nate, Kyle.
And you can see if they added you from another thing, from Super Mario Run here or Mitomo here, you can see that as well. But I gave out those codes publicly, so I have no idea who those people necessarily are. Because when you go into these requests, same deal. No real information. You can't even see their friend code to then go back to them and say, hey, are you SW blah, 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 blah. Instead, you have to go, are you Nate with the Metroid icon? This is probably only a problem if you give out your friend code publicly, which you probably shouldn't do. So I guess I would maybe consider that as you embark upon your Switch voyage with your friend code. Is like, oh, actually this is probably something that you just want to give out to people you actually know. Is this actual Wario 64? I have no idea. Because anyone could change it to anything. Anyway, that's lame, but whatever.
Some nice icons.
Yeah, the icons are
high-res.
pretty good. So if we go into profile, I can pick a background.
Me's, huh?
Yep.
Cool.
What happens if you hit me? Is it just going to ask you to make a me?
Yeah.
Isn't there some way? I thought they said there was a way to port your old me over, right?
I have no idea. I've not touched the Me functionality on this. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, these are kind of the default icons. I took a look at these and decided that really, this is the only one. There might as well only be one icon.
He's the best hustler in the whole squad.
That's right.
Yep.
With his sleepy eyes out there breaking necks. He doesn't break the necks himself.
No, he's got people.
He's got people for that.
What are the backgrounds?
And they're 2 icons over.
I bet the background's just a color.
Right there. Neck breakers. That's Mr. Shakedown right there, the original Mr. Shakedown.
Oh God.
Yeah, so you can.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's just the background color. Simple stuff. And you see what people have played, what your friends have played, and what you have played as well when they played it. You can block users. You can tie it to your Facebook or Twitter account if you want to do that. But that seems like for posting screenshots or something like that. You take with the screenshot button on the controller there.
Or that you're using touch controls.
Yeah, just notify that you're using touch controls. No, because there's no real messaging in the system. So maybe there's be some games that have some preset stuff. So the multi-account stuff I think is really fucking awesome in terms of how easy they make it for you to just go buy games from another region. You can just go to their website. It's like accounts.nintendo.com and create a new account. And when it asks you where you live, you just say Japan. Done. And then when you log into a Switch with that account, so I have a US account, and so every time you launch something, it'll pop up this type of thing. You can set it to skip this, and I don't know what that would do then if you had multiple accounts on it. But every time you launch a game, it'll say like, "Hey, what are you doing?
Weird.
Who's doing this?"
So there's no concept of being logged in at the system level. It's just every time you do something that needs account access, it
Yeah.
asks you.
So if we were to go back to that profile page, it would say that we were offline, even though we are connected to the internet, and it has a little message there saying like, "Hey, yeah, it only shows you as online if you're playing something,
Oh, weird.
not just sitting at the menu." So yeah, if I hit Japan, it gives us the Japanese eShop store.
Okay.
So in that big list of games, you're seeing Jeff's and Japan's?
Yeah, all the games that are installed and activated on a system are shown.
So what if you tried to launch a Japan game? Oh,
With either account, I can launch a Japanese game.
oh really?
So because the Japan count that I created is active on this Switch, I can play the game with any other account that's on the system.
But you couldn't then like make Japan's account active on someone else's Switch?
So yes, but you can only be active on one machine at a time.
Okay.
You mean signed in on one machine at a time, or
Active. Meaning, because
like in a
so
game?
think about it this way: this is a portable device. You're not going to be near the internet,
Right.
So they have to account for situations where you pick it up, walk it away, never connect it to the internet again, and just play someone else's games forever.
Okay, but what does active mean in this context?
Active
Do you have
means-
to activate your account.
It's the same thing as so imagine a PlayStation 4 with the primary account thing and the rights that come with that.
Okay.
If anyone is logged into your account, your primary PS4, they can play your games, except there's no secondary.
So when you set up your Switch that you bought and put this account on there, you're gonna have to deactivate it on this Office one?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Put the
Jason,
countdown
can
clock
you take
for-
this down real quick? Because I want to scroll down and it'll show email addresses and stuff, and I just want to make sure.
Start the countdown clock for Jeff tweeting about leaving the account active at work when he went home and therefore can't play something.
No, so that situation.
It won't happen?
A, fuck you. B, that was a different problem because you can log yourself out of a PS4 by logging in somewhere else.
Right.
But when you do that, the licenses don't transfer immediately, so you end up in a situation where you're logged in at home, but because you were logged in somewhere else hours ago, it still won't let you launch any
And
games.
this doesn't have that problem.
I don't know. I haven't tried. We now have a second Switch. I got my own this morning.
I'm keeping the countdown clock running then.
Okay.
All right, so I take my account, I go over to my friend's house, log on his Switch with my account. Can I play my games?
Yes. Well, I don't know, because you might have had to have deactivated your Switch first before you could activate on a friend's Switch. I don't know if the act of logging a Switch in will deactivate it somewhere else, because that creates the situation of you take a Switch, you set it offline, so that deactivation request never gets to that Switch because it's in airplane mode, and you're both playing the same games in the same place.
Right.
If I were building the system, that's how I would build it. But we haven't put that through the tests yet. But my understanding, I wish I could find where this menu was. It is.
Don't do it.
So there's this screen here. So you can unlink a Nintendo account from a user, and that's one way to do it. But there is another menu in here somewhere. Oh, it's in the eShop menu. Hang on, take it down one more time, and let me go into the eShop settings and try to find that stuff.
How do you pay for stuff on foreign eShops? Because that's the problem on other consoles.
So I think some U.S. credit cards will just work, but that has not been the case for me and my credit card. So I just had to go buy a prepaid card.
Like eShop credit,
Yeah.
basically? Okay.
You know what? We're not gonna be able to show this screen because it's got too much of an email address on it. And also it's in Japanese because I logged in the wrong account. So in the eShop settings, there is a screen that is like deactivate on this Switch. And so my guess is that you'll have to go through that process before you can log in on another one. But maybe at some point we'll check that out. We'll bust out this other Switch and and give it a go.
Sure.
Why don't we play some video games?
Okay.
Yes, please.
Let's just start with The Legend of Zelda. How about it? Yeah, can you hand me that?
The box?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Don't want to put it in your mouth.
This one's already been in there. So.
Those are tiny.
Yeah, they're real small and they rattle a little bit,
That doesn't
which
feel good.
bums me out.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Cards.
Yeah, carts. They don't store any save data on the cart itself.
Okay.
It's stored to the system, and it doesn't seem like the save data is necessarily accessible in a way that lets you move it around,
Yeah.
which was surprising. So I think I'm gonna have to start over on The Legend of Zelda on the Switch that I bought. I don't know that there's a way to transfer it.
I think there's explicitly not right now. That's what people have been saying.
Yeah. Okay, so you see that icon next to it shows that the card is in some of these other physical games. You see it's an outline, so you can't launch it.
Okay, so you did not download Just Dance.
No.
That's what that means.
No,
Okay.
that means it's a physical.
Is there a concept of installing?
No, it
Just reads off the card?
It just reads off the cartridge. If you go into the storage settings and stuff, it's just kind of like, hey, 0 megabytes. And it doesn't really necessarily.
Do they actually say megabytes, not blocks?
Yeah, they do.
It's weird. Good for them.
Hey, they did it.
And you see it'll install games to the micro SD if you've got one instead of the internal storage.
But does it come with a gig?
Does it come with a micro SD card?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I put an 8 gig card in it.
Oh, that's free space. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you see like 1, 2 switches just start 0. Oh, well, okay. Zelda's got some saves now. Oh, that's because this game has a patch. So that's probably the patch size.
Okay.
I wonder what. So there's this weird thing of archive software, delete software, which I'm not quite sure. So software deleted to free storage space, you can re-download by selecting the icon on the home menu. Remaining user data, and then
so
delete
that's-
software is It also says remaining user data. So this archive software keeps the icon on the screen, so you can easily re-download it. If you hit delete, then I guess you would have to. You have to go into the eShop and get your software list. That's a weird distinction.
But in both cases, it sounds like your save is still there?
Yeah.
Also, why would there be a corrupt data option? Like, what is that about?
That's a weirdly weirdly present, like very high level.
How did you not just design your system to generally make sure the games don't get corrupted?
Hooray! Oh, so this is like the Steam check integrity
I
thing
assume
or something.
that's what it was, but in a console environment, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Like on a PC where you're mucking around with files and stuff. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you walk around with it, you might lose connection or something.
Maybe.
Right. Yeah. It'll X out a download and pause it if you lose internet. Yeah, which I've done by walking around the office with it and stuff. Let's play The Legend of Zelda.
Do we know how big the carts are?
I don't know what their theoretical max is. I think they did say, but I don't actually know that off the top of my head.
Zelda is like 13 gig.
Okay.
So at least that big.
Adding your
And
16.
Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2, which is out in Japan, is 32 gigs. So that's more than the internal storage of the Switch.
The micro SD card size reminds me of when the PSP came out and we kept one-upping each other for how big of a memory stick we were going to buy to go with it.
Yeah.
And I think you won that one.
I spent the $100 on the 32 meg or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Worth it.
So this game took a patch yesterday when all the online services came up, and as far as I can tell, the only thing I saw was that it added the ability to buy the season pass. But I haven't necessarily. I have not purchased the season
Buy
pass.
the season pass. Let's go look at the season pass.
All right, I'm not going to buy the season pass because it doesn't store your credit card
it just takes you to
data,
the
and I'm
eShop.
really tired
so close
of.
to playing an actual video game.
Yeah.
And now you just takes us right back to that shop.
I didn't think it would make us go to the shop. I thought it would.
Yeah,
show us
so
there.
$20 for this thing.
That's dumb.
And yeah, so they don't take American Express for purchases, which they have not for on other platforms as well.
Oh, what? It has a zillion save files?
Dude, it has a zillion save files.
Wow.
This
weird.
is not.
That's very un-Zelda-like.
That is just one of the zillion ways that this game is kind of not Zelda-like, as far as I can tell. It's neat. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
I've been hesitant to play too much of it pre-release because I'd had a sneaky suspicion that the save data wouldn't transfer.
Yep.
So.
Are you burning?
No, I'm almost dead. Because that's also a thing that happens a lot in this game.
What, being almost dead?
Yes.
It's a little nicer on the ears than.
Yeah. So this is maybe 4 or 5 hours in or something like that. Like I said, I made my way around and did some stuff, but actually, so okay, that's still a fast travel point, even though I did not complete that temple or shrine rather. This one,
This sure is an open world game.
Look at all that.
Yeah, yeah, it is, and it's got some. So there's a lot of map making or a lot of map marking in this game. Like it's not necessarily. I mean, we'll go to a tower, and when you go to a tower, it will fill in the topography, the landmass. You know, you'll kind of get that section filled in, but it doesn't mark anything on the map. It's not like Assassin's Creed or Far Cry or anything where it's gonna be like, now here's the 9,000 objectives you can do. It's really about looking around the landscape, seeing things that look like it's probably something you should go check out, and then going and checking it out.
I much prefer that.
It's really cool. I'm not sure over the course of a full game if it's going to be something I'm going to be psyched to always do. When you get to a point where you're like, all right, there are things I'm looking for and I don't know how to find them. Like that seems like a potential issue, I guess.
That does sound like Zelda to me.
It sounds like maybe early Zelda, first Zelda or something, I guess.
Burn all the bushes. Every bush must be burned.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hearts don't pop out of things anymore.
Where do you get them?
You cook food and eat. You pick food. You eat food.
Food.
So yeah, you get up to these towers and you're like, okay, well, this is probably something. I mean, yeah. But also you're like, okay, here's a tower over here, just like the one I'm on. It's not, Tron rules apply. So some of these towers will change color and objects will change color as you interact with them. So you can kind of see from distance, like, oh, maybe that's something I haven't done yet.
So you're actually using the height of the tower to see things.
Exactly. Yeah.
Novel.
Yeah.
There's a thing floating over there.
Fuck, I don't even know.
I wouldn't worry about it.
It's got propellers on it.
Yeah. So I put that pin there, and now that's marked on our map.
Okay, but we don't know what it is yet.
No.
That's just a waypoint.
Well, it's another tower. We know that because we can see it from here.
Okay.
We know it's another tower. So if I go over here, climb this tower, and activate it, this area will be filled in on the map.
Okay.
Does the color and shape of that pin indicate what the thing is, or is that just
because you
happens
can
like
also
that?
just go start putting stuff down and you choose what you want it to be.
Okay.
Oh.
It is like entering an Odyssey.
It is, yeah, a little bit. It's cool.
Like I know the running joke about this game is just that they have pulled a zillion systems from a zillion different games and crammed them all in here.
A little bit, yeah. And I think some of it maybe works a little better than others, or some of it, like, I don't know. There are some things that I wish were a little, like, slightly more streamlined than they are. Let's go somewhere else. This is probably not where we're necessarily even supposed to be at this point. But.
Also, I mean, you're a few hours in, but I gathered from Dan's review that there's kind of no particular place that you need to be at this point. Like, he made it sound like you really just do whatever you want in any order you want.
Yeah, kind of. My understanding is that you can run into the end game pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's really just a matter of, like, they give you pretty clear objectives. There's a quest log.
Okay.
So I have an objective. Like, I got to the first big town after the opening area, and they're like, okay, here's the state of the world. There's some fucked up shit. There are 4 towns in these areas, and they've got access to stuff, story stuff that you might want to go check out. And so it points you in those directions from there.
Like his review said that the dungeons, like what you think of as the most traditional in terms of Zelda dungeons, are optional in this game.
Right, because like I said, you could go to the end game immediately
there's
and not
nothing-
necessarily do that
Nothing
stuff.
required that you get out of it.
So the very early parts of the game are you getting access to these basic basic abilities, like magnetizing things, bombs in two sizes or two shapes rather.
Can you selfie with that camera?
Yes,
Really?
yes,
Really?
of course. So instead of collecting bombs or anything like that, it's just on a timer as one of these rune-based abilities. Things that are magnetic, you can do things with. That's not going to work here, obviously. So you kind of have these basic abilities that you get very early on in the game, and from there it's like, okay, how do I use these abilities to do stuff? It doesn't really seem like the game will, and they're still down on the D-pad. Oh, that's right, that whistles for a horse. I was gonna say maybe eventually you start getting items, because I think about Zelda, I think about like the hook shot, the whistle, the raft, like, you know,
Bracelet.
like boomerang, yeah, like things that are gonna give you different access to the world. And this seems it's less about that and more about, and more about crafting. Let's just eat some food.
That's been the request from the chat. We'll give credit to Doom Bongo for try and make some weird food.
Can you cook anywhere?
No.
Oh.
No.
How's the camera work?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was what I was going to do. So you take pictures of items. There's a reason to take a picture of all the items in the game, which is why they're highlighting here. But I already took pictures of those. Oh, okay. Since that counted as a picture of an item, so it's like, hey, do you want this item picture to be a different thing? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, that counted as a shield picture because you can see the shield on my back. Let's see. Let's.
Any way to export that stuff? Make hot backgrounds?
There's a screenshot button on the controller, so you could probably make that thing full screen and just grab it that way. Almost everything you do burns that stamina.
Yeah, I was going to ask if the stamina limitations are cumbersome in any way.
Yes.
Early on.
Yes, definitely. Like it's very limiting because that limits how much you can climb. So you see, it'll start to drain, and you will. Oh, okay. Oh, climbing gets more difficult when it rains. That's interesting. That's like a fucked up thing that like makes a system that is already kind of a hassle even more so, I guess. But that's still really neat. So yeah, you can kind of climb anywhere, and you're limited by your stamina. There are ways to upgrade the amount of stamina you have, and your number of hearts and all that sort of stuff. All right, good to know. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to really do. Oh, well, this will probably be,
Put a bomb there.
yeah.
That's my guess.
It's a bad throw.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get it. Nope. Fine, I'll just drop it.
Square bomb.
Square bomb, so it doesn't roll away. Problem solved.
Oh, that's okay.
It's weird that like they've got all these unique abilities, and then I don't know, 2 bombs because they kept rolling away.
And so you're not
So
like
we made 2 bombs.
you're not like burning any magic meter or anything
Nope.
when you use that stuff.
That's just a
to
timer,
cool
a
down?
per ability timer. Topaz. You can sell that for rupees and then use that rupees to buy gear. Like it's just straight up. Like I bought this stealth mask and then I went and leveled it up so that it was more effective. And you find things. I found these pants somewhere, and that gear doesn't deteriorate. Everything else totally does. The longevity on your weapons and shields and stuff like that is I might say, oppressively low when combined with what the inventory limitation is at the outset. So that's like I think this is the maximum number of items I can hold. You might think that seems like a lot, but you might burn through 3 of them in one fight, depending on if you've got clubs and other weak shit that breaks. Like, it's led me to, in a couple of spots, just straight up not get in fights because it's a zero-sum game. I break my weapons, they drop weapons, I pick up their weapons and go. There's no experience points or anything like that, so I'm kind of not gaining anything by fighting them.
This is the nerdiest Zelda game ever made.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome.
It's
but
a lot of systems and a lot
Yeah.
of stuff like that, you know. So am I just running back towards the castle? Damn it. Well, let's
Go to that tower.
go to this tower.
Yeah. Fight for the users.
Some interesting choices here made with the color.
Does it seem really desaturated and kind of weird, like almost
I don't know
smoky?
if
not
Like
as
the
much.
game
Saturated is the
seems
right
smoky.
word.
Not so much here. Like the day we got this thing, like last week or whenever, when you first hooked it up, like, yeah, we were saying the first part of the game looked so desaturated that like it looked like somebody had just taken the Photoshop slider and moved it to the left, you know?
Right.
It was so like dull and gray looking. But out here, this looks all right. Like the grass is nice and green.
But there's
Definitely a haze
yes,
over everything.
and some stuff is what appears to be deliberately blown out.
Yeah, I mean
But
that's
it's
something.
just a style that I'm sure I will get used to. But
Yeah, it kind of like it looked a little strange to me out of the gate, but then I kind of was just like, well, I don't know if I'm even seeing these colors properly. So
Do you have like move sets with each weapon? Like that poke that you just did, is that different from like a
yeah,
swipe?
the spear has the poke, and larger weapons are gonna.
Well, but I mean, is that the only attack the spear has, or are there different?
That's just no. That's yeah.
Is there just the one attack?
This is
button?
there's one attack button.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is just what the spear
Oh,
does.
so okay. So it's not like Dark Souls where each weapon has a bunch of different moves attached to it.
Yeah.
Tame the horse. I don't know if that's a thing.
Of course, it's a thing.
I'd say if you have weapon durability, you can totally tame a horse.
so you whistled for a horse earlier and none showed up.
None showed up. So I've got this soothe button here. Because this horse will occasionally stop doing the things you want it to do if you beat on it a lot.
Work, you damn nag.
Okay, my shrine meter is going nuts, so we should look around. No, turn left, man. What are you doing?
It's too steep.
Whoa.
Later for you, horse.
Huh?
Wait, hang on. There. Oh, hey, I found the shrine.
Good job.
Gonna mark that on my map in
what is
case
that?
we lose it.
Before you move, what's that purple thing before you move on? Or is it too late?
The mushroom.
Oh,
right.
it's
Now it's to your left.
It's mushroom.
yeah.
Oh. Are you sure? Looks like it. Was it gleaming? Okay.
It's a
Sorry.
rushroom.
Mushroom. I was
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. God,
Get it,
Rich.
Rich.
Cue the rain and falling.
Right. So yeah, like the speed of the climbing and stuff like that has been. I've not loved that aspect of the game because it just seems like the stuff just takes forever sometimes.
Folks are wondering if the inventory is upgradable. Nux asks.
So my understanding is that it is man. Fuck.
Dagatus.
If I can just do this and activate this as a travel point, so in case things go bad.
So will this automatically mark it as a shrine on your map, or
Yes.
do you have to do that? Okay.
No. So since this is a fast travel point, it will activate.
Okay. If you make a video game move with it.
Yeah.
All right, Phil Sims.
There's some fancy moves in combat. You can, if I dodge at just the right moment while focused on an enemy, it will give me the chance to kind of flurry in and do some very serious damage.
Will it slow down time for that? Okay.
Also, I can kind of push them back. Well, this is a two-handed weapon, so I can't really do it. Oh, that's not the right button. So with a sword like this, when I have my shield out, I have my shield out, but also there's a
Bash.
shield, it's more of a parry
Okay.
than an actual attack. So if you kind of time it, that'll push them back and stagger them a little bit. So a little more active on the combat with some of that stuff than maybe it's been in some of the past games.
And you are targeting dudes. Do you have to target them?
You don't have to, but you probably should.
Does your weapon durability actually show anywhere here?
No.
That's Seems like something you'd want to know.
It'll tell you when something is badly damaged and going to break. But that's kind of the only.
It's a shame you can't see it going into a battle and know.
Yeah. And you end up in a lot of situations like this where it's like, okay, I can't carry any more melee weapons. It's like, okay, well, what's my weakest one? It's this club. Okay, fuck this thing. It's not super time consuming, but because you burn through weapons so quickly, like you definitely get this hoarder mentality of like, I gotta keep all this stuff because I don't know how it's gonna go from here.
What are those?
Oh, that's
Bad news.
Pokemon?
Do you need pictures of those things? Electric keys.
filling out my compendium.
Is that doing anything for you?
I sure hope so, because you take a picture of every item and weapon in the game, and it'll fill out a list. Like, it's got a huge catalog of kind of everything. So these shrines are like little puzzle areas, and this is the stuff that, like, there are tons of these shrines all over the game, as far as I can tell, because they're kind of also it's the main upgrade mechanic is you solving these shrines. So you do a few at the outset to kind of get your initial power set of the runes and stuff, but then from there it's like, okay, well, now we're in here, now what? And it's these brief, usually relatively brief trials, not necessarily always focused on combat.
Patrick underwater.
Is that what is that at the bottom there? Okay, no, that's probably nothing.
Wait, do you just straight up drown if your stamina runs out in the water?
Yeah, I think you will just take damage unless you, wait a minute.
There's a ladder to your right.
What?
Ladder to your right there.
Yeah.
Good spot.
I'm kind of curious to see what happens when it runs out.
Well, we're probably gonna find out.
You die.
Wow.
Straight up game over.
I only have one heart left, so there's the potential that it just maybe takes a heart from you and resets you if you have full health or something, but I don't know. I have died in the water multiple times. I've died a lot playing this game. Is
there a difficulty option?
No. But it actually checkpoints you pretty well, which you wouldn't always expect from a Legend of Zelda game. All right, so...
And it autosaves pretty frequently?
Yeah. So Cryonis.
Freeze it.
We'll see if this does what we want it to do.
Well,
Are those things magnetic by any chance?
These things?
Or you just pick them up?
Yeah,
and
just
throw
pick them up.
Chuck it in there.
Yeah. Nothing but net.
Does the glow signify anything?
It probably not necessarily.
have you seen this stuff before?
Yeah, I mean, I need to get that ball into that area, and that will probably lower this gate.
Can you move the ice block? There's no way to like levitate that thing.
You can only have one at a time, so I can make another ice block. Actually, I don't know if I can only have one at a time. Can I? Okay, I can have multiple ice blocks.
It's not Trine rules.
Yeah.
Neo Job says if you fill out your compendium, it enables you to use your radar to search for anything you have a picture of.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. So if you take a picture of a mushroom and you need it for a certain recipe, you can then find that mushroom and stuff like that.
Like, was it marks it on your map or something? Or
I think that it's a sensor. So that shrine sensor that will.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good use for that system.
Yeah.
That's how photos work.
Yeah, totally. So why wouldn't you do that? Okay, I can still jump.
Not happening. That's not happening at all.
But I could move it over.
Could you put an ice block on your ice block?
No, because you're freezing the water and it's coming out of the water. So if I do anything with this ice block, it now just shatters. But I could push this over and get closer to the edge, and maybe that would let me throw it in. Some of these puzzles seem like that they would have like elegant solutions, but also just like you can kind of figure stuff out. No, that's not going to work.
Does the different colored wall mean anything?
What other powers do you have?
I have the ability to. Oh wait,
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I thought I remember.
No, these are not magnetic.
Oh, they're not?
But there is stasis.
So like that different colored wall goes up and around, if that means anything. No, just decorative.
Not that I know of. All right, let's try climbing up here, because this seems like it might be in the right position to do. I don't know how to get under it and get it up, though. So, stasis. We will stop time on this. Oh, okay, we can stop time on whatever this is down here. I wonder if that'll have I wonder if that... What would I do with that?
Just do it.
Well, I'll stop it on this object here, and then while it is stopped, you can beat the shit out of it and give it a bunch of...
Oh, and it stores all that kinetic energy or whatever?
Yes.
That's cool.
So we didn't get it in, but you kind of see what I'm going for there.
That's... Huh.
But I don't know what you would do with this because it's down there, so I can't get down there and hit
chains?
it. That means it's in stasis. That's just
okay,
the effect.
You probably have to do something with it when the water drains, because look how low the ladder goes. I bet when you get the balls in the water drains and you have to do something with it.
Yeah.
Can you dive when you're swimming?
No.
Could you like dive down and interact with that thing?
No, all I can do is dash.
Any suggestions from the chat?
No one from the chat's saying what to do yet.
Wait, are you telling me they haven't all finished this game?
Dan Reichert, Rickert? I don't know how you pronounce that one. Dan Rice-Kurt says, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait,
He gave it 5 stars.
Did it?
I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Like, we're stuck, and so I don't know how this could be a 5-star game if we're stuck at this point. Like, no.
Maybe it was Dan Riskert. Magnetize that thing, he says in all caps.
No, that's we tried that, and it's not magnetizable, dumbass. Oh wait, magnetize the thing in the floor.
He says it's a scoop.
aha.
So you don't want the ice there.
So you just put them all in the bowl and then put the bowl in the thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get rid of that ice. Or
I assumed that was like a drain for the... Probably,
Dan's writing in all caps.
probably just do all 3 of them at once, right?
I don't know if I need all 3 of them.
Rule of 3, man, come on. This is Zelda.
Up, hit.
That's fun.
Or not.
Maybe I need the other 2 for later on. Let's go in here and see what's in here.
That
More
stamina
balls.
meter.
Yeah, it seems...
Yeah. I like it.
Limiting.
So this is an unupgraded stamina
Okay.
meter.
Seems like I will be fast tracking my way to upgrading.
So do you have any control over that? Because
You
like...
choose whether you want a heart container or more stamina
Okay.
when you upgrade.
Okay, so just max the stamina as fast as you can.
I mean, the game's not easy, so not having heart containers is a problem.
Boy,
So,
I'm gonna have to make decisions.
yeah. All right, so that's a big button. I wonder if I could drop the scoop on it.
Spend any time playing this in tablet mode?
Yeah, actually,
is
most
that-
of my time so far has been
Is that what we're calling it, tablet
been
mode?
playing it portable, just because I was too lazy to bring the dock home for the weekend.
I saw some people saying it runs better on the tablet. Did you notice any major differences?
Not really. All right, so if I pick this thing back up, is it going to close that? Yes. So we need to drop balls on there, then...
What was the name of this shrine?
Something about a scoop.
Sunken Scoop?
Yep.
Daka.
Sunken Scoop. Yeah. Huh. I feel like this is the first shrine that has had a name that wasn't just Klingon words. Like,
I mean, he didn't translate those if you need him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that Pro controller?
I like it.
Yeah.
The D-pad maybe feels a little stiff, and the buttons are a little
Kapla.
clicky in a way that didn't necessarily expect, but yeah, kapla, indeed.
Fall damage?
Yes. When you run out of stamina while you're climbing,
Bad.
it's bad.
This does not seem like a friendly
Soccer.
game.
No, it's harsh. Like it's
Harsh. Seems
it's like
the
one
word.
part Zelda and then also a stick and a rock game.
Yeah.
Like
Not particularly forgiving. It sounds like.
I watched the quick look and saw
Ooh.
Dan doing a shrine that I did in the first beginning hours of the game, and he was having trouble with it too. So
No one's
see
accusing
you,
no one's
motherfucker.
accusing you of anything, man. You know, we're all friends here. He stopped talking too.
that's right. He did.
Is that typically how long these shrines have been?
Yeah, they're not super long.
Couple rooms.
But they're all built around different concepts so far. I haven't really seen, I mean, obviously like the core abilities are there and all that sort of stuff, but it hasn't really felt like, oh, I'm seeing the same thing again, I'm doing this. You know, it's interesting because it feels like almost like this little hint of Portal in here where it's just like, here's this like action-y puzzle solving thing, and then now get back out of this open world.
But it's just bump you up, back out?
Yeah.
So those are the two things you get from a shrine, either hearts or stamina.
No, well, so
Orb.
you get an orb, and then every 4 orbs, or at least as soon as I got 4 orbs, I could then turn that into either a stamina upgrade or a heart container.
Okay. But there's nothing else that the shrines do besides fast travel.
The first shrines
stuff.
get you your runes, your basic items and stuff. So
Now Dan's
you-
making fun of your. He just called everyone watching poor viewers.
Why?
He said he didn't want to blaze through the game for the poor viewers. I think he's trying to say
yeah.
he's elitist because he had the game early and no one else did. And
I
everyone
mean,
else
yeah,
is
that's
poor.
if I could describe Dan Reichert in one word, it would be elitist. That's a good point.
That's some
He's
real.
not to every man.
That's some real let them eat cake shit.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to a real dungeon,
No.
or even like seen one or know where one is?
I have not. And I kind of don't want to while we're streaming because it seems like that is
Yeah, I was.
like maybe there aren't a ton of them, but they are big, unique, crazy things as I
I
understand
was,
it.
I
So
was going over Dan's review a couple days ago, and I kept prodding him. I was like, you don't say enough about the dungeons. Like, dungeons are a huge Zelda thing. You have to talk about that. And
Yeah,
he
he's
just like adamantly refused to give any details about what the dungeons are like
Yeah.
in this. So now I'm super curious to know what the deal is.
yeah, so if we set destination on this quest that I have and go to the map, it'll kind of point us in the direction of kind of our next objective. But like, it's like as soon as you get out of the main area and they tell you what's going on, like you get a quest that's just defeat Ganon.
Calamity Ganon.
Yeah, sorry, Calamity Ganon.
Calamity Ganon.
I like the idea that you just have one quest objective for the entire game.
Yeah. I like it when games do that type of stuff
kinda
where it's
funny.
like, hey, we're kind of subverting the quest log for weird to do weird things.
Yeah. Yeah. Finish the game. That's your objective. Does it feel well populated? Like the world? Like, do you run for long stretches without seeing anything interesting?
You
Like,
do. Well, I don't know, but it depends on your definition of interesting, I guess. But like, wow, fuck.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
You know,
Stuff
shit
like,
happens.
Stuff like this.
So when your weapon breaks, you have to then stop the action and equip another one. Otherwise, he'll just go, "What? There's nothing here,"
Where'd it go?
which is maybe a little frustrating.
So, as far as you know, there's no Master Sword equivalent. There's no like. All right.
I am not saying that at all.
Oh, okay.
I am.
I don't think you should use those.
I don't think I should use those.
Maybe the sticks that are there and sticking out of the ground would be good.
I mean, I would assume that they wouldn't go to the trouble of designing this whole weapon durability system if they were then just going to say, like, halfway through the game, just be like, all right, you got your perfect weapon.
I mean, maybe it's not halfway through the game, and maybe you don't have to have it.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe even maybe there's an unbreakable weapon, but it's weak or something.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah,
Huh.
I have not fought rock dudes before.
Man, people wanted them to change Zelda.
Maybe they're full of iron ore and you can magnetize them. Actually, did you just try that? That's funny.
People
You
wanted them.
construct a rudimentary lathe.
People wanted them to change Zelda. It seems like they have changed Zelda
Problem fucking solved.
Wow.
like a lot.
Yeah, no, this is a dramatically different game. Like you will see, obviously, the hints of Zelda's past around Well, I guess I shouldn't even say it because like I'm pretty early on. But right now it feels like around the edges of the experience you see a lot of Zelda,
Yeah.
but the core of it is run around, look at stuff, solve these puzzles, do these things. Like the game doesn't feel like a Zelda game to me right now. It feels like if you replaced the characters and names and words and villages and all this other stuff with things that just had different names and a slightly different look, to get like the Hylian look out of it, you could tell me that a team spent a good long time making a open world survival game that is also kind of an homage to Zelda.
Right. Like you wouldn't immediately say, this sure feels like a Zelda game the way you did with like Darksiders or something like that.
Right.
Like it's
and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, totally.
As someone who's felt that they've needed to change Zelda up for a good long time, the catch is that I don't know that I'm necessarily loving all these systems all that much either. So, I wish I could find I wonder if I can remember where one is. I should have probably marked it, like a cooking pot or whatever. But like I think I can show it. Like that's just for me. It's like inventory. There it is. So that's what you get in terms of like, hey, this weapon is going to break.
And can you
It's blinking.
throw
That's
that
it?
broken weapon? Only that
Or
weapon?
is this shield rather?
like so you don't know at all how durable something is until it's about to break.
Yeah.
Freedom 4556 asks, can you repair it?
Not that I've seen, but like I would wonder, like, do you like late game? Do you suddenly get the ability to forge things or anything like that? I don't actually know. I don't know the answer to that question. So the cool thing about the weapon breaking system is if you break a weapon on someone, it does double damage. Or if you throw it at them, which causes it to break, that will also do double damage. So there's kind of a mechanic around breaking a weapon over someone's head, which is kind of awesome.
They took that from Super Hot.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's really neat. I'm just not sure if I'm actually having a good time with it so far. But I also
What?
Oh,
that's bad. That's very bad.
is the Predator here?
That thing's pretty big.
It's got a lot of hit points too.
So, all right,
Like a lot.
can you ditch that Shield of the Mind's Eye right now?
I could drop it. You can't. This is gonna kill me.
You're fine. You're totally fine.
Man. Wait, does the grass catch on fire like Far Cry?
It does not burn
Okay.
large sections the way you wish it would. But so I can drop that. I can go to my menu and drop that shield. There is a quick button for throw weapon. There's not a quick button for throw shield or anything like that. So, so you can't throw a shield as a weapon or anything like that. Anyway, like I said, I didn't want to get too deep into it because I knew I was gonna have to start over, assuming that like the save transfer stuff didn't exist. And sure enough, that seems to be the case. So congratulations to me for all that.
I think I'm way more excited now than I was.
Yeah, I'm super intrigued
Yeah,
by all this.
I've been a little back and forth on it, even just in my relatively brief time with the game. Like there are some things about it. That was what I was gonna do. So cooking, if there was a pot here and we wanted to cook something, let's say we wanted to make a baked apple and acorn thing, which probably
Delicious.
isn't actually a recipe. You have to hit here, go hold. Then we're in this hold mode where we can go, okay, hold that, hold that, hold that. And then you throw all that into a pot. Then we go out here and we have it. And we can drop it. If there was a pot here, we could drop it and it would cook.
Are the pots not that frequent? It seems like if cooking is a major component of the game, you would want to have a lot of pots around.
You can fast travel all over the place, so
okay.
you'd eventually just like learn where there is
And then like
one
once
and go there. But
can you take the meals with you and use them when you want, or do you have to eat them on the spot?
you don't eat them on the spot.
Okay.
I'm
Because some of
assuming
them,
they are more health than some of their parts.
yes, some,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't just eat stuff.
Well, if you make a bad recipe, it's junk. And I wonder, like that's something I hope. I would hope that there would be a recipe book
I don't
or
think
something.
that Dan's review made it sound very much like that's not the case.
So when you cook something, you can go into the cooked meal, the food section here, and you can go on an item and it'll tell you what you used to make it. But like you still have to kind of remember, like this was a chili pepper and some meat.
Yeah, the review made it sound like you have to keep that stuff in mind, and you have to just trial and error your way to recipes?
So I think a lot of, like, for something that actually is kind of a major part of the game, because, you know, sometimes cooking will give you a set, like 3 minutes of resistance to the cold. You see, we just have a temperature meter on the screen at all times.
I've been watching it.
And so if you're in an area that's too cold, you just start taking damage. And so you need to cook something that will, eventually I think you'll get gear that is resilient to cold. So yeah, cooking is kind of a major part, and that system, like that part of the menu and how the cooking stuff is built just seems bad. Like a lot of the inventory management stuff just seems like kind of half-cocked. Like that stuff should be better. For how much you're probably going to want to use it before you go into big battles and all sort of stuff. Like, I'm going to go cook 10 things because I'm going to need more stamina. I'm going to need, you know, like extra heart, you know, like whatever you get as these bonuses. Like, it just seems like that stuff should have been smoother.
It seems like there's a real emphasis on you doing a lot of it yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, I mean, coming from Skyward Sword.
Yeah, the most hand-holdy game in the world.
Yeah.
Like this is definitely. Oof. Oh, hello.
I guess you have to just get used to those. Your thing is badly damaged messages.
Yeah.
Uninvincible says, regarding durability, tell Brad that sometimes equipment will mention it in its description how durable it is.
Yeah, like if you beat up a skeleton and get its arm, it says, hey, this arm is not real durable. I'm not great on the timing on that.
Frame rate is not real.
Yeah.
Frame rate also not
Dan
outstanding.
said the frame rate can get bad.
What if you bumped it down to 720?
If it's like most modern consoles, that wouldn't matter because they all render internally at a set resolution.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen some people try to talk about the idea that playing it out of the dock runs better than on TV because it's, you know, maybe it natively renders at 720 when you.
That's actually that is a good point.
I don't know. I haven't really spent enough time. I've seen frame rate drops in both cases, so
you should go somewhere other that isn't this place.
I'm probably going to stop playing this.
Okay.
We'll move on to play something.
We've had
else
some
here
requests for other games too.
But yeah.
Frame rate aside, it's kind of amazing that this is coming out of that.
Yeah.
Like that tiny little thing sitting right there.
Yeah, it is a tiny ass tablet.
Is what is generating this
and
big TV console.
You know what
game.
the innards are. You kind of know what a Tigra is capable of. You go like, oh, actually, you know, this is pretty awesome for that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is nowhere near like PS4 level, but
yeah,
for what type of device this is coming out of.
And a launch game.
It's kinda,
and also
cool.
it's Nintendo playing to its strengths, which you know is art and design and stuff like that. You know, like it's just it's pleasing to see that stuff.
Do we know anything about the Wii U version? I haven't seen any like kind of.
I've actually before it had gotten out there was some stuff going around talking about like, oh, it's got all these problems, but Peter Brown played some of it. I think that they're gonna get a hold of a copy out east at some point, and it sounds like it's totally fine. To the point where, like, if you have a Wii U, you might just want to play that version.
That's kind of what I was thinking about.
Yeah. All right, so that is The Legend of Zelda.
Jason, I'm going to pop up while we switch games.
Good.
Let's see here.
You want to do some downloadable stuff?
Yeah. We'll move a little back and forth here. Let's play some fast RMX.
Okay.
I don't know if it's supposed to be remix or not, but
It's what you really want.
this is the Yes, it is.
DLX still running around here? They still got that going?
Dude,
No.
that is.
I know.
That's a little loud. Sorry. So Fast Racing Neo was a futuristic racing game that came out on the Wii U.
Good looking machine.
This seems like it's that. I don't know if it's the same tracks or what the actual content different is here.
Zebra Genetics.
I'm in already. When the screen gets all white like that, this TV is hard to look at.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Yup.
Cameron Crest.
That announcer's pumped.
Yeah. So this is maybe a little more like F-Zero than Wipeout.
Okay.
And it's all about what phase you are when you're going over these speed strips. I can change color here at any point
Okay.
Fun.
to get these boosts. Like, yeah, it's a very good sense of speed.
This game looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Ikaruga Racing.
Yeah.
Raceruga,
Nice.
San Francisco treat.
We all thought it, but we weren't going to say it.
That's what I'm here for. I'll take that. I'll take those hits.
You know, go out on a high note today.
Yeah.
Really. They're all winners as far as you're concerned. Leave nothing in the
Victory
chamber.
lap, no
yeah, leave
point.
nothing in the
filter.
chamber.
Oops, I accidentally switched phase. So yeah, I think this has a really good sense of speed. I played this on the tab a little bit last night, and it,
Ooh, that'll power you down. Okay.
yeah, you need to be in phase or not at all.
Whoa.
Any multiplayer or anything? Or
Yeah, it looks like it has it. I haven't tried it.
Oh, so this stuff will change per lap?
The phase
Yeah.
stuff, you mean? It's per strip. I mean, like so it doesn't change from lap to lap.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just the
I didn't see that part before.
Yeah.
Where you went over them quickly. It's got a little Hydro Thunder in there too.
yeah, maybe a little bit. These things look a little boat-like.
a little Avatar, Pandora floating islands too. Not that Avatar really invented anything, but
Blue Man Group invented all that stuff.
it's on the mind. It's like every promoted tweet is about the Disney ride for that thing.
Oh, for Avatar?
For Avatar's Disney ride.
Just a Disney ride?
Apparently, according to every single promoted tweet I've seen for the last 3 weeks.
You should get bigger on Twitter. At
Yeah,
some point, they stop showing you that stuff.
nice. It's my understanding if I either blink or put a video game cartridge in my mouth, then I will be bigger on Twitter.
That's all it takes.
Okay.
If you could do both at the same time, I mean, see, that's
Welcome back, Brad. Case doesn't taste good either.
weird. So let's see what the online looks like here.
Split screen, all right.
Yeah, 2 to 4. You can pull out the Joy-Cons and play them.
Do the whole
There are 4 of us here.
do the whole rooftop party thing.
Yeah.
Did you try a cartridge?
No, I put the case in my mouth and tried blinking like Drew.
Okay.
All right.
Jeff said I need to be bigger at Twitter, so I stopped getting promoted tweets about Disney's Avatar ride.
Zebra Genetics.
The check is in the mail from,
You missed a lot.
yeah.
Yes.
Things happen.
Obviously. Obviously. I hear bad things about the taste of the cartridges.
It's not good.
I have nothing nice to say about the taste of the case. Are you playing online?
I mean, I was
Trying
kind of
local.
curious to experience it for myself until the part where you said that it lasted for like hours.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Okay.
Like even as a fun goof.
Yeah. No.
That's serious.
What's that?
This?
No, the coating or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you smell it?
No.
Don't.
It does smell a little like Windex. Is that what it tasted like?
Ooh.
No, it was like
Zebra Genetics.
way more toxic than Windex.
Just give it a shot. It's right there.
You're off camera. It's fine. You're safe.
Nope.
Is there local multiplayer as well, or is it?
Yeah, it is.
Let's do that instead.
Maybe we'll give that a go here.
We're way more fun than
this-
whoever this person is.
I'm more curious to know if this even works.
Well, how many copies of this game are currently being played?
Yeah.
What's the name of this?
Fast RMX. Fast Remix? Fast RMX? I'm not sure.
He said RMX at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, right.
answer.
Yeah.
I just
I
barely
think-
saw it when I walked in, but it was cool to see something running at 60 FPS.
Yeah.
On this thing.
Online communication.
Let's disable CPU drivers.
I think I let my Switch into my building as we sat down here.
Ah.
Man, San Francisco's wild.
Let it in.
Yeah. It buzzed and said, "Hey, I'm here," and so I buzzed my door
The
open
Switch did, or
Here?
a person
Yeah.
did?
with my phone.
What?
The calling system
Yeah.
pings my
no,
phone.
I assume that's what it was. I just like I don't know what system facilitates that.
I set up a Google Voice number,
Oh, okay.
so it forwards to my phone.
It's not something that's built into your building.
Okay, guest 3.
Wow. What in the world?
Here you go.
Thank you.
How many can we do here?
Guess 2. We can do 4 if I take this out of the package.
Ah, whatever. Just do
Okay.
3. Right?
All right.
Sure.
No, you got it. It's more fun to watch gameplay than boxes being opened.
I don't know about this.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd.
It's a very small controller.
It is.
It is a less than ideal way to play video games. And especially, do you have the one? Which one do you have? Turn it.
I think I have the better one.
Okay, you have the better one.
Drew has the-
Drew is the one that has the stick right in the middle, and
Oh, that's dire.
it's not great. It's not well positioned for video gaming.
I'm gonna choose Mecha Guava.
Make sure you're hitting the appropriate button.
What?
I'm going to be vast.
What is the appropriate button?
The
right button.
The right
button on the right. The
Okay,
rightmost face
rightmost.
button.
because it doesn't have a name.
It does. Well, yeah.
Oh, can I use one of these?
Sure.
How does this work?
Just slide it on real quick.
Ugh. Does it matter which one? They're not.
no, I'm not. I'll
Okay.
take my life in my own
How,
hands.
how does it go? Okay, good.
You're not gonna make it.
No.
Oh, you already lost.
Oh, now it's better.
It feels a little bigger.
Not really.
How do I change phase?
It is the
Makes the shoulder
X
buttons
button,
easier
which would be
to
the
use.
top button.
the top button. Okay.
Yeah, I just realized how complicated that explaining these buttons to people
Yep. X.
is now that the labels don't.
The nominal X button is the right button, and the nominal Y button is the top button.
Yeah, that's
So
not.
it is top to change.
What was I picking up there? What are these things?
Those
You
are
wanna
boost
match the
orbs. If you hit
color of them.
if you hit your right trigger, your right shoulder button, you will boost.
Wait,
Ikaruga style. You want orange, you want blue.
shoulder buttons are making me drift or like lean.
well then I don't know what it is on that because I have 4 shoulder buttons and you don't.
Great.
It's probably the left button on the face because that's the only button that doesn't do anything by
That's
default.
camera. On here.
Click the stick.
Oh, maybe click the stick to change phases.
No, click the stick to boost.
Oh, okay.
Phases are the top button.
There it is.
Okay,
not the buttons
for
on
me
the
it's
top.
R to boost.
It is the top face button.
It looks okay, having a stick in the middle like that.
It's all right. I'll tell you the.
It's the buttons.
It's
seem
the buttons
tougher.
that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I blew up.
So if you guys wanted to straight up roof party this, you just pop this out and you all of a sudden you're using the same controllers on the tiny screen.
Yeah, like we could take this out right now and keep playing. You know, the pause, the switch from from one mode to the other is really smooth.
Did I not want to hit that?
You want to be the right color when you hit it.
Oh. Wait, how do you, can you change colors?
There's a phase change button that I don't know what it is on
It
your
is the
controller.
top face button.
Ah, okay. Now I got it.
Oh, it's real easy to hit. In a game like this where you're constantly holding the accelerator.
They don't want you to face change on the boost pickups, do they?
It looks like you can. I mean, maybe you'll get more boost out of them that way, but I mean, those things are colored to the phases, so
When in doubt, match the colors.
yeah.
Oh boy. I'm flying.
I think the pickups are like they cycle colors, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
maybe it doesn't matter that much, or maybe it's like, hey, this sort of matters, but not enough.
Yeah.
Really good sense of speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this plays
would-
well.
Yeah, even with 3 people.
Split screen and dinky tiny controller aside, like this seems all right.
Okay,
Did you win?
I won.
With your tiny controller.
Yeah.
Tiny controller.
All that F1.
That's right.
I was never able to make up for that deficit of sliding this thing on at the beginning.
You knew the price you were paying. Do you want this part?
I'm just curious about how this
I don't
thing
know. We're
works.
gonna play another one.
This little,
Everyone hit their the right button. I guess that's why they show it that way on screens, is they just show you which button to hit as opposed to, hey, hit A.
does this thing come off?
You really
There's
gotta.
a tab on near the strap down here. That you
Yeah,
can
push,
hit,
you
and
push
then
it in to slide it on?
I don't
You
actually
could
know.
leave it on. It's not like it's being
Stop
used.
hitting the screenshot button. Whoever has it. Someone's just taking a zillion screenshots.
It's probably me.
All right.
Ah.
What?
Natural.
I just want to know how this thing works. Yeah, this doesn't easily come off.
Yeah, I had trouble getting them off either, and also like those are
really-
our broken controllers that should be easier to take things off of.
Boy. There it is.
There you go.
Wow. Oof, that was not very smooth. Yes?
When it clicks in, there's a little. I don't think that's right.
It's not flush.
No, that's,
No, that doesn't
that
look
is
right
not
at all.
on right.
No.
Did you put it on backwards?
Maybe. Yes, I did.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a plus and a
I just
minus.
put it on backwards the way that you did, and yeah, it does the same thing over here where it's not
Goofy
aligned.
foot. You put it on goofy foot.
Yeah.
Nat traversal process has failed.
Oh geez, I don't know how to get it off now that it's on backwards. You just force it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This actually feels a lot more comfortable than the way I was using it.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can feel the buttons.
Right.
Without it, it's tough to feel where they are.
All right. Well, that's fast. Close that up here and go back to our list. You guys want to just throw those back on
Sure.
so that they charge, I guess, or. Let's see. So there's 2 Shovel Knights on the store
Shovel Knight.
right now. There's Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment and Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. I believe Spectre of Torment is 10. Ah!
What?
People hitting buttons. It's chaos.
It's the future.
It's
of video
hard
games.
not to hit
Yeah,
buttons
Yeah.
when you're holding those things because they're
are
covered
fucking
in buttons.
Covered
Yeah.
in buttons.
Yeah.
There's no way not to.
So Treasure Trove is $25. I believe Spectre of Torment is 10. This is a standalone campaign for people that maybe just want that. And so this is new and only on the Switch. But
Okay.
also Treasure Trove is everything.
So that's
so-
the old Shovel Knight and this new
So
campaign.
don't buy both
Wait.
like I did
Oh.
because it doesn't necessarily, it's not explicit about that on the store.
Oh, so buying Treasure Trove also gets you Spectre of Torment?
Spectre of Torment is contained within Treasure Trove. Like that campaign is in here.
Are you sure Spectre of Torment is only Switch?
Right now it is. It will not always be that way.
Okay, eventually. Okay, because
but-
I thought I saw there was a PC
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, I believe it is. It is first on
Okay.
Switch, but yeah, when we just load regular ass Shovel Knight, like now there's, which I have not played Shovel Knight since it first came out, and so now there's
They've added so much to this game, like all for
Spectre Knight,
all for free, I think.
which this is Spectre Knight, I believe, is the campaign that is contained in that other thing.
Okay.
Let's check here. Oh yeah, see Spectre of Torment. There we go.
Spectre of Torment will arrive as a free update to Shovel Knight in April on like everywhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so even this is free for everybody else that already has it?
Yeah. Yeah, at some point, like Shovel Knight, the core game will turn into Treasure Trove.
Yes, which I believe is going to have a higher price. If I'm not mistaken.
But I think people who already, like,
yeah,
when you
well,
buy it,
if
you get
if you
everything.
bought it already, you're fine. But going forward past a certain date, it'll.
Seems like you would only really want to buy the standalone if you've solved Shovel Knight previously.
Yeah, probably. Also, if you owned it on a different platform and
Yeah.
then you were like, well, I want to play this prequel on my Switch
but not-
for whatever reason.
But not buy the whole thing.
Yeah, that would.
So that's basically just them doing a solid to people who had already bought the game somewhere else.
I guess.
Because most developers would just package
Yeah.
the whole thing up and expect you to pay full price again. So that's actually like super cool with them.
But I think also all their
well-
future campaigns are going to be sold that way too, as standalone as well as
Yeah.
bundled in. So.
Oh yeah, okay. So this is where the Order of No Quarter is formed, right?
I know next
that's-
to nothing about the lore of Shovel Knight.
That's the League of Bad
There's,
Guys from the
Shovel.
from the main game.
In a night.
Hang on.
That's all I know. Those are the high beats. It's the core brand. There's a quarry.
Okay. All right. Rocks.
Yep.
I mean, you need a shovel to move rocks around, probably.
You know, in the Grand Estate, we know all about quarries.
Oh, yeah.
Good places to swim. Dangerous places to swim. Kids don't swim in quarries.
We would. There's a rock quarry not too far off from where I'm at that people would just drive out there with kegs on the weekend and
Yep.
drink.
Quarries.
Darkness. Okay.
hit those rocks.
Who needs a shovel?
It's nice that a game like this is a Switch launch title.
Yeah, this is a cool game. It seems like the sort of thing that, like, you know, like it's games like this when I start to think like, oh, you know, the Switch is going to be like a really, like the thing that finally stops Vita games from existing. You know,
Oh, that's not a good thing, though.
well, not necessarily.
I still have a Vita and use it occasionally.
But it just in terms of like, you know, indie games and a lot of stuff like that. Like this seems like it would be a great home for.
Yeah. Well, you would hope they would coexist, except that this thing is way more powerful than a Vita.
Well,
So
yeah, I mean,
eventually
yeah,
they will make stuff that just won't run on a Vita.
But also, I think, you know, we're just nearing that time. Like it's going to be time for the Vita
Yeah.
before too long.
God, I guess you're right. That thing has been out for.
Rich, you've been gift.
Not the first time. Maybe the first time in a while. That's what you missed.
I like this air stuff. Feels
It
cool.
doesn't have the same emotion.
You're kind of missing the cadence a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't practiced.
That's fun.
We haven't even really talked about the pulling it off the dock action, but I assume it works as advertised.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, the only reason I think we haven't necessarily done it is it's
can't
not
show
super
it.
easy to show. But
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a camera positioned, so
Yeah.
if you want to, Jason, if you could take that shot, we can just do it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What?
And it is
works.
still a video game running.
It works.
It'd be nice if it paused.
Did
when
you pause
did
it?
that. I did pause
okay,
it.
I was,
yeah.
I was almost surprised it doesn't pause for you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because it will do, like, there's an option in there for, like, pause when the headphones are removed, or, yeah, like, that sort of stuff, so.
yeah. And then just like.
And HDMI handshaking, and here we are.
It's back. All right.
Should I try to get that skull? That seems like
Well,
something
you
I
already
want.
tried once, so now I think we're all stuck in that mindset where you have to get it,
Okay.
unless you don't get it this time.
Oh.
All right, then. So, you know, it's the new Shovel Knight campaign. And then, yeah, if you want to buy all of Shovel Knight, they are selling that as well in Treasure Trove. So, that's that. I was thinking we would go through the US stuff for the most part before moving on to the stuff I bought off the other eShop. You want to slide me a little Bomberman? It's another game that with actual online that I'm really curious to see how it goes. Look, I've loved a lot of Bomberman in the past. It's a good, solid concept. That concept is still sort of present here, but this seems like a real bad game. In some ways that were probably avoidable.
Boy, you put it in with the label facing you?
Yep.
The opposite of how I would expect.
Yeah.
I always expect the metal tabs to go on the side that has more hardware in it.
Right. The thicker part, because that's
Yeah.
where they would put it. I'm with you.
Branding.
Yeah. This game's like $50. It's kind of a lot, you know,
For Bomberman.
For Bomberman, and it has a campaign mode that you can play 2-player if you like, and it's like a single-player Bomberman with this weird camera angle. Well, whatever. We'll take a look at it. It's
Konami.
yeah. On one hand, you're like, weird.
Purveyors-
Konami put a video game out. You're
Purveyors
like,
of fine
oh,
video games.
Well.
I respect Bomberman's longevity. I would not be a person you'd say, name your favorite Bomberman game, and I would have one.
I think most people are
Okay.
in that boat.
I recognize the name and the dude. And Mr. Bomber, man.
I really like Mega Bomberman.
You do?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That has a pretty decent single player, in my opinion.
I don't know that I've ever really liked a single-player Bomberman in the traditional format. Like Bomberman 64 was kind of neat in some weird ways.
Victory is already in my sights.
Should we be playing multiplayer again, or?
We will.
Bombermans should not talk.
Agreed.
Yeah, they don't even have mouths.
There's a bunch of anime cutscenes in this game of a lot of Bombermans and Bomber Ladymans
Where are they going to talk from?
talking. So it's stuck to this weird jaunty angle, and
Wait,
I just don't understand. Like
there's no way to change
there is no
that?
camera movement in this game.
That looks like a mistake.
I don't.
I am immediately done with this.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
good.
It sucks because like you end up in these weird situations where you're partially obscured by things, and it's not always clear. Like, oh, am I standing in the right spot to do this? Or like, it doesn't feel precise the way Bomberman is supposed to be.
Why would they do that?
I really don't know. Ah, stupid frog.
Rich, how do you feel about that frog not having a shadow underneath it?
Or the dude running around. I guess, does he have a really faint one?
Doesn't look like it.
It's Bomberman, man. Whoop. Welcome back.
That's us.
It happens to me at home all the time on my cable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have got those roller skates instead of
There you go. Take
blowing
that
them
frog.
up, but whatever, we killed a bunch of stuff, so that's fine. So, I mean, this is, like gameplay-wise, this is as traditional as single-player Bomberman can be. It's just, hey, here's a bunch of enemies and leave, and, it's what it always was, which was, I'd never thought that was particularly great, and it's kind of extra not great here, because this camera angle being awful.
You're definitely 100% sure there's no way to change it.
Yeah, I feel like that there's interviews out there we're talking about where they actually are like featuring the camera angle as some kind of concept they had. Like, no.
Concept of making Bomberman worse.
Maybe it feels better with multiplayer?
So in multiplayer, it doesn't do it.
What? Well, this is just for the campaign?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Like, at least the multiplayer is normal.
I fucked up. You get multiple lives, so whatever, you respawn. You have some levels that have slightly different objectives. It'll be like, oh, there are 2 buttons in the level you need to go stand on. And then that'll just open up the exit, so you don't necessarily have to kill everything.
For the Black Bomber,
You're the Bomberman.
is it possible?
It's me. I'm the Bomberman.
I don't go for that soft ass. Yep. Whatever it is.
Kangaroos.
It's a rock. According to the rock.
All right, let's try online real quick. Let's see what happens. I wonder if like open NAT stuff is going to be a situation with all Switch stuff.
Which Wi-Fi are you on here? You said you were able to get this thing on the public
It
Wi-Fi
is. I
here?
think it might still be on the public Wi-Fi.
I think you're on the illegal one.
I think I'm on the
On the secret one.
our secret Wi-Fi.
He's just gonna say you did it.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Drew set it up.
Yeah.
It was like that when we got here. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Drew must have done it.
I think I saw in there it was Asus hyphen temp.
All right.
The
Very
most
nondescript name.
innocuous.
Yeah. Like, huh?
I don't know.
I mean, it's temp, it must be, it won't last forever.
Right.
Probably has a really secure password.
You're not gonna,
I think it does actually. I think it is insane.
it is a horrendous password.
Yeah, so we're getting this same error about NAT traversal, which I wonder if that is just going to be something where it's not going to work with the way our network is configured, or if we are running into some problem with other people's networks. But it's given us that error consistently across both Fast RMX and this, so
What was the number on the code?
I don't know.
All right, well, pops up again.
All right, we'll just play some local.
I'm on the help page for all the error codes.
Maybe we should get that other controller out.
All right.
I'm kind of curious to see how it handles 2 Pro controllers.
I think it'll just dock them, and that'll be that.
You just didn't want to use this one again.
I mean, I could go either way. I just,
your
but
thinking part.
you know, if you're gonna play Bomberman, you got to go all the way.
Weird, huh?
I don't like this part.
Yeah,
That part bothers me.
the trigger?
Like, I'd be okay. I was like, here's a little control. Like, now we got this bump digging in you.
I think I'd be all right if there was another one on the other side.
Yes, definitely.
Kinda-
I'm gonna form my own
So you
bump.
just plug it in
using
in
this.
pairs.
Yep.
And that's it.
There's also a pair button that you can use.
Is it a nightmare?
Wii style.
Yeah.
Is it also a nightmare like the Wii?
Yeah, syncing
I've
on
not
the
tried
Wii
it.
is so
I've just plugged it
bad.
in. So, all right, versus battle. Well, multiplayer battle.
This feels like a nice sturdy controller.
It feels good.
Very thick.
It's expensive, but you know,
What was it, like $80?
70 maybe.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So we can play. Well, yeah, we'll play 4-player since we have 4. You can also bring up to 8 with AI and stuff. And I imagine you could sync a bunch of. We could pull out these 2 Joy-Cons and really go nuts. All right, 3 sets, time 3, I guess. Yeah, sure. Fixed position, revenge carts. I'm not a big revenge cart guy.
If I remember anything from
All right.
doing a Nintendo
Oh,
demo, you gotta
yes.
make sure you're safe. I'm gonna drop this.
Good call. Yeah.
Break this TV.
Yep.
You do not own a special stage. There's an in-game shop with in-game currency.
I bet Dan Rice Cart, the 1%, has a special stage.
We'll go with the classic form. All right, who's player what?
I'm player 3.
Player.
I'm 4. Somehow.
Victory is already
player
in
2.
my sights.
I'll be Raphael, the red one. Oh, nope. Push the wrong button. You can be the red one.
What is the usual?
There's hats and stuff.
Okay.
The usual is just the default.
Party going out there or something?
Right?
I guess there was
it
some
for you?
email that went out that was like, today's Employee Appreciation Day. This is going to be some kind of special surprise. I'm like, yeah, they finally realized, like, oh, we got to do something for this Drew guy.
Oh,
Oh no, I can't move. Well, thanks.
Roller skates.
Brad, that's bad.
I don't know what that means.
Means you're faster now.
Excellent.
What? How?
Oh, bad.
I threw a bomb.
I forgot what the pickup button was after using it to kill Brad.
Oh, I died.
I win.
Nice job.
I'm the best bomberman.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Leave it to me!
I'm just happy to be here. My giant.
Oh, really have to get used to this timing. Frame rate.
Wait, how do you pick up? Shit.
I think it might have been Y or B.
Fuck, I don't think it was any of the face buttons because I hit them all.
Oh god. Don't do. Yep. All right.
Oh.
Seriously? This can't be happening.
I'm detecting some tude.
Yeah, it maybe has.
Seriously?
It maybe has some. Oh, yep. Nice. You totally killed me.
Yep.
And now
I'm
you're
back.
alive.
No. Aw.
You just kill yourself.
Go fast. Go nut.
Oh, good one.
That was me killing you both
From
and
that
coming
sideline?
back and winning.
Beautiful black
That was kind of crazy.
So did I hear tell there's a way to pick things up?
If you get the glove, yeah.
Oh, you need a glove.
I'm not sure which button it is.
That'll explain.
I love the glove.
About that.
What's the glove look like?
It's a white glove.
Okay. I've got
Not a
some,
punch
like,
glove.
I got some like little hamburger helper looking fiery face thing.
Hey, no glove, no picking up bombs.
That's what they say.
Saw that on TV in the 90s.
Don't kill yourself, Rich. What? Oh, nice.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh god.
Oh
So
god, I can't
toast.
find out to pick it up.
Oh, my bad.
Still won't know how to pick stuff up. Oh, wait,
Did you get the?
you lose the glove if you pick something else up?
I don't think so,
Let's get him.
but I don't know.
I kind of like the outside gameplay more than the inside.
Ah!
Zap! Oh, there's not much range on it.
I have no idea why I can't pick that stuff up.
It's that glove right there.
Yeah, I have
That would be
one.
the one to pick it up, but I don't know which button it is.
Well, I'll do my best.
What's going on with the party out there?
Okay. Jason's going to the party.
All right. You guys like win another Webby? Took a picture of it so I could remember it, my contribution to it.
Is that on your resume? Webby Award
Webby
winner.
Award winner. Yep. Drew, stop it.
Tried to blow up that skull and it moved.
Yeah, yeah. They don't blow up. They just flop around, which is pretty devious.
Yeah, ah.
I just killed myself. Get out of there.
Oh,
Hey, I killed somebody. Whoa, that's a lot of bomb. That is
That's
not
right,
cool.
that's right.
That is not cool.
Take you all with me.
So when you pick up a thing, do you have to activate it or you just have it?
Scary.
If you pick up a skull, it just
that's what that was?
shit goes down,
Oh, okay.
and you don't quite know what it's going to be.
What's a boxing glove do?
You can punch bombs. I believe that is the B button that will do that for you.
Excellent.
Or the bottom button.
yeah.
Whoa,
Oh, sweet. Totally punched a bomb over bread.
I didn't know that could come from the other side.
Oh god, and then we did it.
The goddess
I'm
Classic.
the best Bomberman player, award-winning, Webby award-winning Bombermanist.
I'll go get it for you.
Would you say you're a bomb over Brad dad?
Someone called me your dad in this chat. Someone said it's nice that Drew brought his dad to his last stream. That was nice.
Wait, what?
Someone called me Drew's dad.
No.
What are you saying? What
Is this a custom charge cable?
is it? USB-C?
That is what came with it.
Or is that USB-C?
That's USB-C.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
it's-
never
it's
seen
kind of-
USB-C
yeah.
in person
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Mind blowing. Try being handed a laptop that
Yeah. Huh.
Why did we just lose everything there?
because Brad was messing
Oh,
with
I
the
just,
controller.
I
maybe?
just plugged it back.
I wonder if
Surely
you
that was not enough to
do that again.
unplug the controller and then plug it back in?
Yeah.
No.
Gremlins.
All right. That's Bomberman. Bomberman talking.
Bomberman.
How's the chat going over there?
It's going pretty well.
Yeah.
Someone is saying they haven't had any troubles with multiplayer stuff, so maybe it is something on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Um,
What you say? They have not had trouble?
yeah, there's someone's. Let's see, Malrock. Oh no, it was Malrock. Damu. I haven't had an issue with any multiplayer stuff yet.
Okay.
Maybe try USB to Ethernet adapter in the future for the dock.
We do not. We theoretically have one around here somewhere, but did not find it.
All right.
Also, I think most people will probably hook this thing up via Wi-Fi rather than digging out a.
How is it's like? That was a question we got way back in the beginning of the stream. How is it like its internal like little web browser for like if you hook this up to a hotel Wi-Fi and you have to. Have you seen that?
Put in your
Yeah, I
phone
have,
number?
yeah. I might be able to actually just do that.
That's not as exciting as games. It's just they have to have something like that, right?
Yeah. So the launch firmware did not have that, so I couldn't get on our public Wi-Fi until I took the firmware update, and now I can. Okay.
Jason's back.
Jason's back. Well, yeah, you're right. That is a little boring. It pops up a little bad web browser, just long enough for you to hit accept, and then it closes it automatically. Yeah. Blaster Master. We get into the Japanese stuff.
Oh, is that Japanese?
It's out here on the 9th.
Oh, I didn't realize.
But yeah, let's play some Blaster
I
Master.
assumed that was a U.S. launch
Who
game.
runs Bartertown?
How is that not a U.S. launch game?
That's a great
It's
question.
coming out in 9 days, or
Yeah.
oh, wait, no, 6 days.
Yeah.
Today's the 3rd. It has to be more or less ready, right? And it's in English.
And it's in English. A lot of the games on the Japanese eShop are already in English.
Huh.
How does it know?
The system language setting on the Switch,
Wow, that's kind of wild.
like it was a Neo Geo or something.
Huh.
Or a phone?
Or fine. So this seems to be
But
this game does not support the Pro controller.
that's bad.
It just turns the Pro controllers off
Wow.
automatically, and so I launched this before the stream started to kind of get a sense of like, okay, well, what are we, we just needed audio or something, and so yeah, and it would not. It had a line through the Pro controller like, hey, no, don't.
Considering that's the only way to get a real D-pad on this system.
Do you need one of these
That seems-
classic Romulan warbirds
If
to
I
play?
can,
or-
if I can
Lousy.
get this thing off,
The
do I
frames.
pull this tab out,
I don't know.
Yes.
push it in,
Pull the white tab out, and
Out.
then you slide.
then I slide?
And they're still hard to get off even after you do that.
Okay, all right, that's not so bad once you get used to it.
Are these the exact same?
No, one is the one that has a USB-C port on the bottom of it to charge.
That's the good one. How much is that thing?
I had too much.
This? So it's the same thing except it has battery in it?
It doesn't have battery in it. It just lets you charge.
Wait.
It has a USB-C port on the bottom.
Oh, but it doesn't have its own
No.
battery
No,
that those would charge off of?
that is my understanding. Is that it really is just a way to charge it.
That seems lousy.
Okay, you just gotta kind of be firm with it.
I might as well plug this in.
Sure.
So, Blaster Masters, Frog Fractions 3.
Frog Fractions 2,
Two, all
filling in the gap between 1 and 3.
Okay. I've been debating getting some sort of spending the money to let my MacBook be a PC so I can actually play that game. Because I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I gave the Kickstarter. My image is in that game somewhere.
Oh,
I don't know how, so don't
yeah.
ruin it for me.
Okay,
but
yeah.
I've been told it's not that expensive to get a MacBook to run Windows.
I don't think so.
No, you just need a copy of Windows.
Partition it and
So,
They giving that away
boot
these
camp
days?
or whatever.
kinda. There are ways to get Windows for free.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, hey, maybe it'll make sense after I play the game, but I can't think of a good reason why this wouldn't support Pro Controller.
Yeah, that's
that
weird.
seems kind of jacked. Because it's not like there's functional difference here,
Yeah.
other than I guess the IR port. But
Is this
it would use that.
a launch title?
in Japan,
Yeah.
yes.
There's your answer, probably.
Yeah, I wonder maybe they'll patch it in.
By
but,
the 9th? Yeah.
Hopefully.
but
Then again, isn't there a game out at launch in Japan that requires the touchscreen? Like,
yeah,
you can only
there's
play it on
touch only.
tablet.
Yeah, I have
So-
that as well. So we'll.
So they're obviously they're already down to break conventions, right?
Wait. Also, this game is like B bottom button to advance instead of everything else that is A
Japanese
to
style.
advance. Well, no, because that's only on Sony platforms that they swap that stuff. Like everything is A button to advance on all Nintendo stuff except for this game for some reason.
Weird. No standards.
All right, this is already looking
Sick
like
truck.
It's already looking like Blaster Master.
Can't believe they made a new Blaster Master.
Oh wow,
This,
okay. They just
this looks a lot like old Blaster Master.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Don't fall down any ladders.
Wow, the music is even the same.
So the question that we asked earlier before we went on the air, will they have the game pause hack? When you fight the giant frog and you throw a grenade at it and it starts
Yeah.
blinking and you pause the game and just
You
wait
just-
20
you-
seconds and it dies, then you know they've...
Find out.
You just kind of like had to go back and forth between. Oh, whoops! I probably don't want to waste these, do I? Yeah, that sure is the music from Blaster Master.
Yeah, it really is.
And this is a new game?
Yeah. Locked at diagonal shooting? Original game wouldn't let you do that, would it?
I don't
It was up or nothing. You kind of had
I don't-
to feather it, I thought, to...
remember.
I don't remember either.
All right, yep, that checks out.
Did you get? Yep, you're there.
God, that was like the coolest thing ever when this game came out.
Yeah.
Or the original.
Getting out of your truck?
Yeah, like the idea that you can drive this thing around or you can get out and run around.
Not that you were
Ever
very
want to.
survivable.
Yeah, there was not much reason to
Except to enter it.
yeah, except for going inside the interiors. The idea that you could do it was super cool.
Yep, all right. So far, this looks like a lot like Blaster Master.
This is identical.
Is this 1-1 of Blaster Master?
Yes. Well, it's kind of open worldly, isn't it? Sort of kind of
yeah.
Metroidvania.
Yeah.
But is the design of the starting area the same?
I know.
Very similar.
I don't think it's
I
exactly
would
the
have to go back and look. Yeah, I don't remember for sure, but yeah. Okay, save spot.
Save point. There it is. Go down the ladder. Don't fall. What? I don't remember the short lasers.
Yeah, it was 4x3 back then.
There.
Yep.
Yep, that's the exact same.
Oh, right, that's not a fun thing to
No.
pick up.
You gotta trigger it or blow it up.
So here's my take that I don't know will seem especially controversial in this day and age, but here goes. This top-down stuff
Yeah.
in original Blaster Master, kind of terrible.
I don't remember well enough to say.
And this seems like faithful to it in a way that it's not. I don't know.
I remember backing out and re-entering over and over again until I got the weapon I wanted when I killed things.
Yeah.
I never got very far in Blaster Master.
I ended up finishing it once, like years
Nice.
later, just kind of had to know.
It didn't have save points, right? So,
I don't think so.
like, this is the run candidate kind
Yeah,
of game.
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not finish it either. Can you like blow that up?
I think it's like, hey, just take damage to get this thing.
No, the thing is
Oh,
cracked.
right,
I
it
think.
is. I wonder if maybe I can throw a. Yep. It's just more gunpowder.
I think the dude might be back when you get out there. Yep.
Oops.
Get low.
I'm the East Side Boys of driving this car and saving this frog.
The flashlight's new.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what they did different.
It's a big help.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This is only on Nintendo platforms, which is kind of shocking to me. I think it's also coming out on 3DS, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah.
But not anything else, as far as I've seen.
Yeah. I wonder if that'll be a timed thing, if it'll eventually make its way around,
Yeah, I
or
would
if that's,
hope
or if that's
so.
just how it's going to be. But
How much was this?
an amount of yen, I don't remember. Probably somewhere in the $15 range.
Okay.
I don't like the new suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks too serious. Like before, like, you know, it's supposed to be like, a boy, his frog fell down the hole in his backyard, and what? And this is like, I am a galactic
Why?
peacekeeper.
Okay. What?
Uh-oh. Did you losing the Joy-Con? What was going on?
I don't know. He kept getting stuck walking up and to the left, even though I wasn't hitting up and to the left anymore.
Isn't that literally the problem people have been having with the Joy-Con?
I guess so. Yeah.
Like, that was exactly what Dan was saying, right? Like, that it would keep taking input from, like he would keep walking off a cliff after he stopped moving the stick?
I think it's just that, you know what I think it is? It's because it's a separate 4 buttons here, you're used to being able to really just hammer down on this D-pad and you can't hit up and down at the same time, but now you can, and when I do, that leads to my thumb going, wait, what's going on? What's going on? So maybe I should just use the analog stick. But that's
why I was saying it's a bummer the Pro Controller doesn't work on this, because this is the type of game you want a real D-pad for.
Can I see one of those?
What the
Pro Controller?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's got like amiibo reading stuff in it and all that, which
it feels
murder
seems crazy.
weapon weight.
It feels nice. It's got a good heft.
Like bruise your brother weight, I'll say. It's good, you're thorough.
I mean, there's got to be some reason to be here.
It's in those rocks. That's it, right there. Gunpowder.
Yeah. That's a controller.
Getting one?
I don't know, 70 bucks.
Did you get your Switch? Oh yeah, you mentioned you buzzed it in.
Switch is currently cleaning his house for him while he's here.
Yeah.
It's got Roomba functionality. What color did you get?
Black.
Yeah.
I like the smoke gray. It's like slightly transparent.
I don't know that I'm down to go back to transparent electronics.
I'm more of an atomic purple man.
Dreamcast business right there.
Yeah, or like iMac.
I don't
like
think you
original.
can hurt that dude. I think you.
Well, it's fun to do this anyway.
Here's your Metroidvania bit.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, I plan on playing a lot of Zelda, so maybe that'll just be like my in-bed game.
Did you get any other games?
Seems like you could
I haven't gotten any
could
games.
just
Oh,
driven
you
there.
didn't even buy Zelda yet?
No.
Just gonna download it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, this might be my Switch. No.
Saying, all right, dishes are done. What else can I do?
This seems cool.
Scratches an itch.
Yeah. I don't know. In some ways, I am slightly dismayed about it having all the same kind of top-down stuff. Like that's the stuff that like. I just think like the vehicle stuff in this game has always been great, and the idea of getting out was awesome. But like the actual gameplay on foot in those top-down areas always seemed like kind of weak.
Frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't move fast enough, I think, in those sequences to be able to have your
Right.
reflexes help you.
Yeah.
You're kind of clunky.
All right, well, that's Blaster Master 0. That's coming out here on the 9th. Let's move on. No. Yeah, I just the in the dock here, I just don't know that I like the right above. Like, give me that Pro Controller. Like having the analog sticks kind of kicked out to the sides and stuff feels natural, feels good. This feels too narrow. It feels like your hands it's like like the whole thing is, and it's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel awesome. You end up kind of tapping the right stick when you're hitting the buttons sometimes if you're a big fingered sort of person. Yeah, I just think like the Joy-Con grip stuff I'm not a fan. So I guess
But it looks like a dog.
it does kind of look like a dog.
Yes.
I'll give you that. Well, let's see. Why don't we try some snipper clips?
Yeah.
While we got these controllers
Yes.
loose.
Just gonna freehand it. Is it 2-player?
Yeah, it's 2-player.
Oh, like always?
I believe it is a 2-player only game.
Oh, what?
Um,
Huh.
They recommend the straps.
Bet they do.
Should we use the straps?
Bet they do.
I prefer having that strap thing on there.
The strap, just to make the thing bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seems important.
Okay. For safety.
Look at those guys.
All right, who wants to snip or clip?
I guess I give it a
Okay.
shot.
Cut it out, you guys.
Oh man, this is so.
Oh, okay, so there
Together.
is a one-player option. Interesting. Okay, but pretty telling that they put the two-player up top here.
Do they intend for you to use these buttons here on the side when you're using this controller like this?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Please hold your Joy-Con as shown.
There's kind of no way to do that.
This looks adorable.
Yeah.
That's got a nice style.
This game was really impressive at the New York thing that they're unveiling.
Oh man, I like the little stepping animation. That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay, get in here. Fill this shape up. Stop moving.
Like just exactly.
We did it.
It takes a lot of effort to crouch.
Or just really angry about it.
Now I'm kind of sly.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Ah,
Now you overlap me and cut out a part of me.
yes. To make you
Fit in the other. Yeah.
Is it pretty forgiving? Do you think about the exact
Find
size?
out. Beauty. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, you don't need to ace the meter, you just need to
okay.
get it
Yeah.
close.
Pretty close.
Oh, so yeah, you can hold to reform or to tap to go back and forth between your last shape and full shape. Okay, yeah. And
Huh.
Aww.
That's lovely, guys. That's lovely.
thanks.
Oh hey.
You're supposed to jump off his head.
Yeah, jump in my head and
One of you should just, yeah, I was about to say, should be like just cutting each other to pieces.
Ah!
Yes, that is what I was
Oh
expecting.
no!
That took much longer than I expected. This is like Rampage style. Whoever's on the left is actually going to win every time.
yeah. Definitely.
I don't think my brother still knows that 30 years later.
No, he's not by the rules. Okay. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
All right.
Little Super Smash Brothers Melee.
If you blow into the 3DS, it spins around faster.
We're down to 24% battery on this laptop.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what your cliff is.
Okay, so I need to be rotated this way, but you need to cut out this bottom part of me.
Wait.
So I'll rotate back and clip out my low. Yeah, now duck
How
and
much?
walk over
Yep.
Is that the shape we want to cut?
about.
Yes.
Yeah, cut about there.
About right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that'll fit
That work?
there.
Okay.
Now I need to do the same thing to you on the. I crouch and do. Wait, about. Oh, yeah. Probably just do this while you're standing
So
there.
whoever
That is-
presses the button, that's who keeps their shape?
Yes.
Yeah, you're the cutter
Yeah.
when you press the button. That seems like the easiest way to solve these is just line them up and do it. Oh, there's a threshold. Interesting.
Hooray!
Oh, it's a
Oh,
bird.
you
It's a
made-
bird.
Wait a minute. Is this kind of Picross?
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily, but. So now we're gonna be doing some baseballing. Wanna play some baseball?
World Baseball Classic is coming back.
Yeah.
Do you have your Panama jersey ready?
They are not selling as many jerseys for as many of the smaller entries as they all have.
eBay.
You just got to get it in the thing.
Yeah.
That's not how that.
Okay.
Ha, I see you've already visited that webpage on this laptop.
Yeah. I visited a lot of web pages on that laptop.
I get it.
Yeah, so these start pretty easy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I got.
Hamster helper.
These kind.
So yeah, this game, I guess got showed off at like an experimental, like I think it was a GDC panel like years ago, and the developers, Nintendo took interest, and
That's a Cinderella story.
yeah. Okay, so we want to build you a ramp.
Yes.
Here, okay, you crouch there. I'll give you.
Okay. Oh, you can analog crouch?
Yeah,
That's cool. Maybe over a little bit more.
maybe it's
In
more
fact, you
gentle
probably need to
angle
cut
actually.
me all the way out to, so the top of me is flush. Yeah, flush with the yeah.
All right, that's looking pretty good. Crouch. Here we go.
Nice.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that trenched tech, the analog.
Yeah, but analog crouching. Do we want to try and just get the Firefly in here?
Yes.
Seems easy enough.
He has a mind of his own.
Get it?
Damn it.
Could one of you use the rounded part of you to cut out to make the top part of the other one concave? Like a scoop?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Ah,
I would just push it over via the wall.
I have to like do it as I'm falling.
Or turn
that's what you
sideways?
I feel like we were pretty close already.
Yes.
Wait.
Wait, what are you trying? I don't, okay.
Ah,
I'm not.
I don't think that's what we wanted.
Now you can catch the bug.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, hook him
Yeah, this one's maybe a
and
little
keep
better.
him down.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like rotate 180 degrees.
Yeah.
And then just,
A little bit more, or a little bit back to the left.
yeah, no, just
Yeah, like that. Kind of catch it.
him down.
There.
There.
You go. All right. Let's stabilize this thing. And then just kind of jump up on there. Or here. What if you got on top of me? Okay.
I'm not convinced it can
What?
get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
it
not
might be
convinced.
something. Oh, there
Hey!
we go. All right.
You guys made it look easy.
Crane game.
All right, let's do crane game.
Has anyone here ever won a crane game?
Yeah.
I just did for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
Absolutely terrified my son. Like we won like a it was one of those things we go to Papa Gino's, get some pizza, throw a doll in the crane game,
Yeah.
pushes the button, nothing
Yeah.
ever happens. That's the routine.
It's like you revealed some forbidden knowledge to him.
Yes.
Like you pierced the veil.
The like it actually grabbed it and he's like, what is happening here? And then I reach in and pull out Donatello and he's just like,
Here,
put it,
get in that thing.
put it back.
What, do you need to put it back?
Didn't work.
Yeah.
I think maybe you have to cut me out so it'll have something to grasp onto.
Nice, clever. We kept it.
Nice.
I'm not putting that back.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, that looks
I
good.
thought maybe
Okay,
you
rotate,
scared him
rotate 180.
because you were
Oh,
so
I look like an atomic bomb.
I was so excited.
excited.
Yeah, no, it was literally like all I do is like reach in, like, yeah, there's Donatello. Like, what?
You can't. It's not how this works.
Yeah,
Hey, it worked.
that's awesome.
I probably need to. Do I need to stand on this to let you in? Yeah. Yay!
Hooray.
Yeah, I just like a really charming look and just like, this thing's $20, so I think that's a good price because I don't know that these things, unless you're showing it to someone new or have a lot of people around that would all be playing it for the first time and stuff like that. Like I don't know that once you know the secret to all these puzzles, that this is something you'd want to play over and over. But okay, so do we want to cut out the stuff with the scissors? Yeah.
Oh, well, we're cutting that thing, not ourselves. Weird.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I feel like there's a more sciencey way we could be going about
one
that.
of us-
but-
One of us
Stand on
could
the other?
stand on the other, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Teamwork.
Ooh, even then, let's see.
Just crouch and cut.
Oh yeah, no, that lines up pretty well. Not even.
You might have to cut out
just do
somebody
this.
else who then
you go.
just walks.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
It's a tree stomp.
It is.
It's the giving tree. Come and have a seat.
And so we unlocked this one for completing 5 things, so let's see what that is. Yeah, this seems great. You know, and this is, I think, the game that also kind of makes the pull these controllers off and play. Like, I think it makes that stuff make sense in a way that I don't know that a lot of the other games do.
Mockingbirds is what this one was called.
Okay.
Mock?
Ing. Birds. Yeah.
All right. What
Don't everybody. Have you heard?
I bet if you clip your guys' sides, the birds on the right will also be clipped, and therefore the thing will fall through. There you go.
Oh, but you can't undo. Aha, I win. Wait,
No
is there a way to just fill yourself all the way back in? Or no?
It's the X button, I guess it would be.
You guys should stand on the
Or,
opposite.
no, I'm sorry, the left
okay.
button.
What?
Okay, let me cut this. Okay, let me cut this
Yes,
side
yep,
of you.
that's it. Do that. Beautiful.
I'm gonna step over and just get a little bit more of you.
Or just
Okay.
rotate.
Oh, rotate.
it
Okay.
down.
No, I didn't even see that worked.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, rotate, quick! Scoop them.
Got it.
That's right.
Now scoop it left.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Oh boy.
Nope. Yes.
I could also see this being one of those games where you get furious at your friends.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Question from Money Shh. Is there a level creator?
No,
No.
I don't think so. Let's go back. Noisy Notebook is the only thing that we seem to be able to choose there.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. 2 to 4.
We could have been playing 4 players this whole time?
Compete and blitz your friends. Get a party started.
I like to party.
Now you're just lying.
It's true, I don't like to party.
All right, so it's got some other modes and stuff too. That's cool. That's Sniper Clips.
Cool. Yeah. That looks adorable.
That's neat.
Yeah,
And
I
fun.
agree.
Okay, so you push the tab in to slide it off?
You pull the tab
You have
out.
to pull the white tab out.
Wait.
And then,
Oh, so you push it in to lock it?
yeah.
You saying I've had it unlocked this whole time?
Can you push the
Dangerous.
home button on your controller over there?
What are they gonna do without you?
Okay.
Put an eye out. Is it time to milk some cows, or is that the big finish?
I don't know. We got 2 games that require us to be up and about,
So that sounds like a big finish.
so maybe we do that at the end.
What is I Am Setsuna?
That game's been out on other platforms.
Yeah,
I guess
okay.
I don't actually know what it is though. I haven't.
But
I-
people have
It's,
seen
it's a
it, man.
JRPG.
Okay.
It is it is an attempt at being a 16-bit JRPG, but with 3D graphics and stuff.
They're really throwing it back on this console.
Seems like it. I mean, like
least
that
for the
Ultra
launch.
Street Fighter 2 is, you know, they're bringing out a Street Fighter 2.
I think that's smart.
Yeah, I think so.
You can start this. I don't know how much you'll want to play though. It's,
Yeah, we will quickly glance at it.
It takes a while to.
Yeah, I like that. Why does it default to no? Or there's like, do you want in-game voices? Because
We're getting we've gotten a few questions about how does the thing feel durability wise. Let's give Smallville123 the latest credit for asking.
I think they're pretty solid. They feel pretty solid. I also like that they're
doing this does not feel bad. Like yeah, I'm not gonna like snap it like this.
Right.
That's solid, for sure. The teeny buttons are, I guess, the thing that feels weirdest to me.
Yeah.
And when you guys were taking it apart and putting it back together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I guess you do get into this pretty quickly. Like start fighting.
Oh,
stuff.
have you played this before?
Yeah, we did a quick look at this. I
Yeah.
played it on PS4.
Yeah, so these colored, the neon Joy-Cons we have are broken. I dropped the switch, and that was the thing that broke. There are plastic tabs on the back of it that if you push that button, the little button on the back that is supposed to delatch it, this little tab that kind of pushes in and out, and those have both kind of shorn off, more or less.
Yep.
And so you no longer have to hit that button to yank them off the switch, which is a little concerning. I mean, obviously, like the recommendation is don't drop the switch. But
also, they can break that easily seems kind of.
it's plastic
unnerving.
on metal, and so I guess my long-term concern would be, is that going to wear down over time?
Yeah.
I almost feel like the recommendation is also keep the button pushed in while you're putting it back on to minimize, if you really want to be careful with it, to minimize the plastic on metal contact.
so they don't wear down.
So they don't wear down. Yeah, because when I look at them where they've kind of separated, or where they've kind of lost plastic, is it doesn't look like a snapped off, chipped off piece. It looks like a worn down look. And so just you look at it and go like, oh man, I wonder if this is something that could just happen over time.
Yes.
And it seems like yes.
Force
looking
friction.
At it.
Yes.
Oh, I see where you're talking about. Oh wow, yeah. You're talking about the thing that recesses when you push the button
Yeah.
in?
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
that's just a little. It's the same colored plastic that the Joy-Con is.
It totally does look kind of worn down.
And so, yeah. So I wonder if in a year's time or something, are we going to be looking at these? Is this going to be a common problem because they didn't go with a sturdier kind of latch thing?
Yeah.
And the answer is we don't know. I mean, the answer is don't drop it. So don't give it to a kid.
So I mean, I guess you said it. I didn't hear if you said it, but the problem is that they now just slide off without pushing that.
Yeah. So now you can just yank those things off.
Yeah,
So
like
and also that's the direction that the switch moves. That's the direction gravity moves in. So.
My bad. I'm also kind of surprised that there's no way to like lock it on to the. Like
It guides right in, but that's.
But I accidentally
wouldn't
just lifted it off
Yeah.
of the connector. But I was trying to show that so I can just push up on the thing. now
Yeah, and it's not a
without
huge amount of force.
Holding the latch.
Well, we're talking durability. Does the screen feel like? I mean, I held it for a second. It feels just like a Kindle or something. Like it's just a tablet, right? There's nothing special in terms of.
I don't know if it's Gorilla Glass. I don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing in terms of like the strength of the glass. I will say that I dropped it and it landed on its back and nothing cracked.
That's good.
Other than the controller stuff, but
Sounds plastic.
Sounds plasticky. I agree.
yeah,
Yep. Is it a touchscreen?
yes.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like glass. Feels like plastic.
I like the tactile feel of the plastic of the controllers. It's like a matte, kind of grippy
Yeah.
plastic.
That
It's
stuff
not
does feel
slick.
nice.
It's like it feels really good.
That one's for you.
What's that? How I hold my hair back?
Yeah. How do you hold your hand back?
Hair product?
There you go. Products. There you go. Obenice asked, can you ask Brad how he holds his hair back? I have a similar haircut, but can't get it to stop drooping down.
Yes.
He doesn't want the wet look.
Put stuff in it. I don't know.
Stuff.
I feel like I kind of have the wet look, right?
A little bit. Good. Yeah. I don't know. It looks good.
I mean, different products have different levels of sheen and stuff like that. There are definitely. I think what you want to look for is not a pomade, but like a clay. Like a shaping clay, I think, will give you more of a dry.
There's a thing called clay for your hair.
Yeah.
This has already gone farther than I expected
There's
to.
paste as well.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
use a comb.
Even some pomades
Sometimes a brush.
are like low gloss. Some of them are high gloss. So you just try some different stuff.
Sounds like there's room for more education on that in a different segment.
Yeah.
Sounds like some premium content.
I like the snow, but as you said, this game exists on other platforms.
Oh,
It does, yeah. Maybe I'll just.
this might
Nice
sound
tree.
incredibly nitpicky, but I remember this being smoother.
I was gonna say, like, the frame rate doesn't seem awesome here.
Yeah, like I mean, obviously it doesn't need to be awesome
Yeah.
for a JRPG, like a turn-based game, but like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just like a flat 60 FPS on PS4.
Stones.
Yeah.
Command.
Yeah.
Equip from the menu.
This game's all right. It's very Chrono Trigger-y.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of discussion about it prior to release, and I don't know that I heard a ton of people talking about it after the fact.
The story didn't really grab me at all, and the characters and stuff all fell a little flat for me. Like
Yeah.
the JRPG mechanics were there, but
He has a cool hat. Dude has a cool demon eye hat.
Exact
the
kills.
story stuff's a little stuffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like in the font. You know, weirdly enough, that's the thing. Is like,
Let's bounce.
The font of the numbers coming out. Yeah, that's. I'm assuming it's $40 on the Switch, which making it. I believe it is the most expensive download-only game on the store. I think.
Think those are Speed Tree 7 or Speed Tree 8?
Those are slow tree, man. That's exacting.
Those are
Those are handmade artisanal trees. Those are,
Speed Tree
gonna get
lets
through
you
that stuff
make
to say.
handmade artisanal trees.
That's true.
I don't
right.
think that's how that works.
It does, as I worked with it for years.
I don't think you get to claim that they're handmade then. Sounds like you're fudging the numbers a little bit. You're cooking the books
You have to see, I
on
mean,
your tree generation.
Yeah.
we'll talk about it offline.
Okay.
Is it time?
For Othello.
It's time for Othello.
It's the 90s.
This is it's the 90s. There's time for Othello. This is 500 yen, making it, I believe, the
Wait.
cheapest game on the.
Is there no Mahjong game?
No,
What?
Wow.
How do you launch a system in Japan without a Mahjong game?
I don't know. Anyone want to play some? Oh, it seems like this is also like take your Pro Controller and stuff it.
I like how just as a matter of course you're not even hitting the release anymore.
Look, man, we're past that point. Like it's. If
Drew and I didn't get to play last time,
yeah,
so
you-
we're gonna
okay.
we're gonna
Oh,
play.
All right,
yeah.
Go ahead.
If it ever becomes an issue, we will go out and buy new Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
That
That is the nice thing. At least the problem is just on the Joy-Cons and not on the Switch itself.
Yeah, and if it ends up being some widespread weird thing, which who knows, then it
them
puts
doing-
Nintendo in a position where
Yeah,
they could
they could do a recall
figure it
on the Joy-Cons or
Yeah.
something.
Start.
A. Okay.
You went the wrong way, Drew.
But if you're kind to your
This is
Switch and
why
always
Jeff
use
drives
the
and not us.
button, you're probably okay.
it probably won't be an issue.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Hit the bottom button.
It's telling you what button to hit. Okay, so like the arrow point to the right means that's what the person with the D-pad on it should hit that button.
hitting
Turn
A.
your controller sideways,
My controller is now sideways.
and now hit the right
You're over there,
top
dude.
trigger.
You're over there.
The right top trigger?
SR.
Here, wait. First, do this. See, that's you over there.
Okay.
Now hit whichever one has the
So-
triangle pointing to the right.
Vertically. Okay.
This seems confusing.
Okay, so it looks like you can play this either way, either rotating the controller or not, from the looks of things. So hit A,
I'm good. Oh, we have to go down to start.
and then go down to, okay. Okay, so it looks like the option there was if you were to rotate it that way and hit SR, which is the sideways controller R, instead of just the shoulder button, then it would know you were holding it
I
sideways.
hit no shoulder buttons.
And that would make it so
Oh,
that
you hit
that
a
would
shoulder
determine
button?
what up and down would be and all that sort of stuff, because that's going to change. We played Mario Kart
back.
at their event and some of that stuff was not clear the first time we did it. All right, I'm sorry, who is who here?
I'm black.
Okay.
I'm white.
Do you guys actually know how to play Othello?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Just trying to get stuff to flip it over.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm boned.
It's very hard to be actually boned
Yeah.
this early in a game of Othello, I think. But I'm not a grandmaster.
Good play. That was a good play.
Arc System Works put this out. I'm surprised it doesn't have air dashes. And,
Could you imagine?
yeah.
Oh.
What's going on there?
What's the difference between Othello and Go?
Go is a totally different game.
Yeah.
Reversi
Cool.
is the generic version of Othello.
Wait, Othello is not a generic name for this game?
No,
it's like a
Othello
licensed-
is like the license name.
By who?
I think Reversi, probably Parker Brothers or somebody.
Weird. Go is like super crazy deep, right?
Probably.
There's a article recently that they finally made a computer that can win Go.
Yeah, like my understanding is that there is an incredible level of strategy involved in playing Go.
And I guess these
Like chess-like.
the computers came up with some new strategy that human beings weren't doing or something.
Huh.
It's an interesting article. I wish I remembered it better.
I like that it highlights your possible moves right off the bat. Just
Yeah.
kind of becomes speed Othello at that point.
Yeah. I don't
Was
feel
that
like-
a GDC?
Speed Othello?
Yeah.
No.
I think it was a train jam game.
Yeah.
So many options. Look at all this. None of them good. Othello, if I recall correctly, it's one of those games that's basically decided in like the last move. Like you feel like you're doing
It
well.
depends.
and then-
It really got. I think it's like who gives up the corners.
Yep. Sorry. Look at that. Slaying. Ah, you're on to me. Yes. Dope. Fascinating.
I'm not
Maybe
sure how
get-
this one's gonna go.
Yeah, maybe one of you guys, other guys can read the chat while Drew and I are throwing down in this most cerebral of Switch games.
It's a nice Othello game.
Indeed.
Yeah. For $5, slightly under.
Do we know if the Pro controllers have HD Rumble? I would hope for $70.
I don't know. Yeah, I have not really. The fidelity of Rumble in games has not been great, other than the 1-2 switch ball stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's been neat, but other than that, like when you're in the dock or just holding the tablet, most of the Rumble I felt in something like Zelda is just like a buzz. It doesn't seem like any kind of special ass Rumble at all.
Yeah, it felt
Yeah.
pretty whatever. Does your Switch have a noticeable copper wire in the vent at the top? I feel like I remember that. Yes. It totally does.
Like an individual wire?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Well,
Or like a
I don't think that's a
heatsink
wire.
looking
I'm
thing.
guessing that's the edge of the heatsink.
Yeah.
Because you can see part of the heatsink in
Yeah.
the fan there. Yeah, because copper is good for heat absorption.
That fan, you can hear that fan spin
Yeah.
up sometimes in
you ever
a
had-
quiet room.
Have you ever had the fan kick on when you were using it in portable mode?
That's the only time I've had it kick on.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause that seems like that would just destroy.
Or the only time I've noticed it, really, because I was holding it right there in front of my face.
Seems like that would destroy the battery.
Well, the battery's not great.
Yes, that's true. Let's see. What does the dust button do? Any idea
Yeah,
what the
no,
dust button?
if you hit the dust button, it's air that launches the black pieces up into
yes,
the air. And
Right, yes. Do we know if there are any plans to use the Joy-Con slots to connect other types of accessories? Didn't they sort of imply that might be something
I
they
think
would look
they
at?
would at least say that it was a possibility, but didn't necessarily.
X.
Not your day.
Nope.
They didn't announce
It is your day. Just not this moment of it. It's not your day.
Yeah.
Good game.
Leaves town Othello match.
Does that mean I have
the
to?
rules.
Does that mean I
Yeah,
have to
you
stay,
welcome
though?
Rich Gallop, our new video editor.
No,
if you could coil these cables.
That's quite.
Welcome back to production.
I'm honored. No, I do different production. now.
Produced. just produce all kinds of stuff.
There you
man.
go.
Othello is sweet. I think I've always felt it was a sweet ass board game.
It feels. It's one of those games that just feels really good to play. Like
Yeah.
you know, like just the thunk. Each chip has a good thunk to it.
Yeah, like flipping those things around in your
Yeah.
hand and stuff. Like it's got a good weight. It's nice.
What is Room in the Night Sky? Is that a new game, or is that something you guys all know as well? Because that name has caught my eye.
Yeah, this is one of the games that's only out in Japan right now. I don't know if it's planned for release here or not, but
Boy Soft.
Looks like a 4-player game.
no, this is just it telling you.
Oh.
This is just like the standard controller syncing thing. Okay.
Look at that guy.
Are you the first time to play this game?
Possibly.
Shall I explain the game if necessary?
I choose no. Yeah.
Okay, please enjoy this
You
game.
just got 50,000 Stardusts.
Wait, did I not pick?
You chose no, and I love it.
Also, apparently there are magical girls in this game. So now I'm interested.
You never get to do it again.
So yeah, does Japanese Nintendo stuff use? Or are they just like used to building Sony shit, so they're like flipping
X and Y.
stuff around if you have English
Circle and
set
X.
on a Japanese game? Like what? Because this one is also B for okay, A for no. Like
You can swap it.
I can, but like that's
What do you guys do for lunch when you do a stream over lunch?
Nothing.
Suffer.
Wow.
We don't eat.
Whew. I don't remember that.
Night Sky of the Lovely. It is a wonderful night sky. You know, I'm sorry. We need.
No, you don't. Just do it.
I need to.
Forwards.
I need to know how to play.
You will figure it out when you're in the game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fine. Yeah.
You could go do some recon on that employee appreciation day.
I was gonna see if San Francisco is sophisticated enough where I can use my phone to order
See if-
pork buns.
See if there's food out there. I don't know of any dim sum.
Like someone shove like a big pink box of like
Yeah.
pork buns.
I don't-
Because I've hit basically every
Every other
food pyramid.
yeah.
I skipped sushi.
You, if nothing else, you could like task rabbit somebody to go pick some up.
Yeah, or
So San
I am a fairy.
on a scooter.
What happened suddenly? This game is English of a sense.
Look at these environment graphics. This is not Speed Tree.
I feel like I should be able to move more quickly than this. I got some more Stardust.
You got
Now
it.
I am the wind.
Look at that one.
got 55 for magical turning.
Don't worry, your time is counting up. So
Okay.
you can do this for as long as you like.
Wood only. Because it's forest here, it is ordinary, huh?
It's Pilot Wings.
Look at under the tree. What? There may be Stardusts.
You gotta get that last star.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that big rainbow.
I'm getting some magical turning in.
magical drifting. I want to ride other magical bike.
Collect Stardusts. I'm guessing I have to go over here now that I have all 5 of the things.
See, you didn't need a tutorial.
I mean, it would have been nice to know if I could go fucking faster than this.
Hit all the buttons.
The magical gate is opened. I did it.
How much was this game?
I don't remember.
Yen.
Is this the magical gate, you think?
Gotta be. Look at it.
Like mashing the button doesn't do it. Can I shift into high gear? Oh, no, that's a brake. We found the brakes. Let's see the top of the mountain, because Stardust may be there.
Perfect.
Shop.
Let's exchange Stardust and motorcycle here.
So you said Task Rabbit?
I've never used it. I think isn't that the thing where you can
I was just gonna go on the App Store and search for pork buns.
that?
Caviar
Yeah?
is an app.
You know these things.
Yeah, I don't know of any dim sum that delivers though. That's the problem.
Oh, that's the thing about caviar. It'll go get it for you.
It's one of those that will deliver from non-delivery places.
Yeah, or
Caviar food. delivery.
Postmates.
You really want some pork buns, don't you?
Also.
Yeah. They had little ones at my hotel.
Really?
Yeah, it's part of like the breakfast buffet.
Wow.
But
mini pork
You know, I
buns?
want those. I want like the pork bun Thursdays we had here. The ones like the size of my head.
Yeah.
Baked or steamed?
Both really.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah.
Either way.
I buy to the magical 90.
It's a good choice. You know, a lot of people are going for the magical 125 these days, but the 90
I couldn't
is-
quite afford it, so
Yeah.
you know, I just figure someday.
Some think the 90 has better pickup. Yep.
Night sky of the quiet desert. It is a cold and quiet desert night sky that will freeze your heart. Okay.
Probably shouldn't go there.
Yeah, I guess I could feel some warm air coming out of there.
Some might argue we've seen enough of this game as well.
I have my doubts.
Oh, we lost our.
Oh,
I will not lose.
Back.
Now we're really cooking.
There's only sand.
that's how it is with desert.
Oh, I shot her over at that star.
Oh,
That's cool. What's that?
This is
oh,
way
oh,
easier.
it gets it for you? $235 Second Street?
Wow, you're going all in.
And lots of pork buns, dude. I've been led to believe that in my decade away from San Francisco that things have changed and
With
a
respect
person
to-
can get pork buns anytime, anywhere.
That may be the case.
Cutie magical girl, shining star. Stardust are all mine.
what else is Silicon Valley for?
Yeah.
Not that.
I mean, I really expect like a little quadcopter to bring it in.
Do I have to go fight
Suki,
her?
let's battle.
I'm not Suki, I'm Luna.
You're shy. She's shy.
I fucking shot her.
Search items. I'm just typing in pork buns.
I will say I think that pork buns or just dim sum generally is the only thing that has not gotten like 5 times more expensive in this city
Yes.
since you left. I can still get a pork
Whoa,
bun for
those
like
look good.
like $1.50.
Oh, man.
Magical high speed.
Always would take a while. That's fine.
Where are you getting them from?
I don't know. Let's. Mama G's is good, right?
I don't know.
Or
What was that place on Clement Street?
yeah, right. That's the
Well,
one, right? That's where we got them from.
Oh God, dude, you don't want to. That's
I'm not getting it.
a long. Yeah, but that. Well, okay.
Be very damp by the time
Probably.
we get
Yeah, there's probably a lot closer.
Tyler brought him in fine on his motorcycle all the
Oh,
time.
it's true.
So,
Well, you can get here fast on a motorcycle though.
what was Lung Fung, wasn't it? It was Lung Fung.
You're splitting lanes.
It seems like this is like burning fuel.
You should get a variety. Though.
Okay.
You should get a mix.
All right.
Get like
Some pork buns and then also some pork buns.
get like some combination buns.
Ooh, yeah.
Some of the sweet,
Get a-
ones.
No, there's like Chinese sausage and mushroom and chicken. I think depends. Probably depends where you get it. Get some cocktail buns.
I did not. I did not sign up for this additional requirements. You've gone beyond the initial scope of this task.
I moved on at the dim sum place near my house. I moved on from pork buns to the curry beef donut.
What?
Yes.
What?
Have I never really? I ever mentioned that before?
Those are three glorious words together.
I mean, it's not a donut because there's no hole in the middle. It's just it is a donut, but without a hole in the middle because instead of a hole, there is a bunch of
Well, it's like a jelly-filled donut.
curried ground beef
Oh
and
my
onions.
God.
It is incredible.
I got in Stardust. You guys, I don't know about the quality of this game. It seems low. Magical Naked 400 SS.
I think you should move on.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't know, Jeff.
I feel like there's a lot of bikes to unlock here, but if you say so.
You did go vroom in the night sky, so you've, I don't know what there's.
Let's understand what a
more to
magical
achieve.
girl's work is like. Oh, this is just like achievements, basically.
Oh. Yeah, somebody, Jay's Two Kings just asked, what do we think about no achievements on the Switch?
I think I think achievements make sense. I think it's a nice thing to do.
Yeah,
it's like a fun way to show off your progress to your friends.
Yeah. I feel like Miyamoto painted them into a corner a few years ago with that comment he made.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That like headline generating comment he made about how he thinks achievements are dumb. So like now they can never do achievements, right?
I guess not. I don't know.
Without making him look dumb.
For a while there, they were saying they wouldn't do phone games, and look at them now. So,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
true. But yeah, I think it's a real shame they didn't come up with something
Yeah.
for this.
All right, so I guess like we got those are our two motion games. So let's just let's play a little Waku Waku 7. There are a handful of Neo Geo games available on the Japanese eShop. I've just purchased one of them. Our friends at Hamster have been busy, and they have put.
Oh wait, this is a hamster?
Yeah, they've put the Arcade Archives game, like some Arcade Archives games, out on the Switch.
Huh. Is this also out on other Arcade Archives eligible platforms?
I don't know if Waku Waku 7 is, but other Neo Geo games certainly have come. And this being a fighting game was the first time I tried to do a Dragon Punch on the Joy-Con stuff and was like, oh, this separate D-pad thing is not great for that.
Yeah.
This, however, does support the Pro Controller.
Yes, this does. This is a cool game. But like World Heroes Perfect, King of Fighters 98, and it's like Shock Troopers 2 and Metal Slug 3 are all out.
This was the game that when we were doing setup, we thought the colors were. We thought our video feed was wrong.
Yeah. It might just be this game, though.
Yes.
Just put the order in.
You know, I'm going TaskRabbit instead because I didn't like any of the options.
Nato in the chat just mentioned that we could order from Yongxing, which I didn't even think about.
What?
'Cause they were like right down the street. But
Do they have good pork bones?
I'm not sure I've ever been there, but I hear good things. Also, maybe they actually do delivery?
We'll race.
It looks like they totally do.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I want to see like actual pork buns though. I don't want like, you know, I'm not here for dumplings. I'm here for like the real deal.
No fucking around.
Right? Baked pork buns. Damn.
Oh, those are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
$2.75 a bun.
Like one is
Are
a
you
meal.
kidding?
Yeah. One is a meal.
I don't know what kind of meals you were eating.
All right. You want me to order it?
That's like, sure. You want to just take over?
Yes. I'll drive. Move.
So, you know, no online in this. The Arcade Archives is lacking online.
Is it not online? Order.
Oh, maybe not.
To order.
You have to call.
What?
Yeah, not worth it.
Order pay.
You should just do it here. Put it on speaker.
No, that's all right.
Why not? Just got to give the viewers the authentic Yongxing ordering experience.
Is Yongxing good? You guys eat there?
I don't remember if I've ever been there or not. I hear people say it's all right.
DoorDash.
There you go. That sounds like a thing.
Yep.
It's like food. There's still a thing, or
Foodler? I don't think so.
No. They got-
E24?
No,
Is
you're
Pets.com still a thing?
fine. You're all set.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, you can play local multiplayer, obviously.
This is the only Neo Geo game out at launch?
No, there are like 5.
Oh.
This is just the only one I bought. Metal Slug 3, King of Fighters 98, World Heroes Perfect, Shock Troopers.
Those are only on the Japanese store?
Yeah.
Weird.
How much you get? Like 8 total? That's probably enough.
Oh yeah.
There's, there's someone else out there.
Wait, what was that curry chicken?
Let me get these right.
Same type of menus and stuff as the Arcade Archives games on the PlayStation 4. So, you know, same type deal, and it's in English here.
I much prefer this kind of
Ooh. Should get that.
new console rehashes to like, now Batman is on here.
Oh, like with the Wii U, or it was just
Yeah.
like, here's Mass Effect, and
Yep.
yeah, or here's Batman Armored Edition, or whatever it
Yeah.
was. Like, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. Okay, what do we got left here? We got
That?
this.
Actually,
Yeah.
This is, what is this called? Coldam 2?
oh wow, is it really 2 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm starving.
I made
Oh, yeah.
Is it already 2 o'clock?
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock.
Okay, all right. Well,
It's time to get
we
silly.
gotta, yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a show.
We got a live show after this live show, so. Soul Dam 2.
Okay.
What are we talking here? What are we trying to form? What shapes are we making?
Line?
Oh boy.
I'll just tell him to contact Rory when it gets here.
Yes.
Oh,
The rules are not clear here.
no, I thought I had it, but
Who got your order for Yang Sing? Arrival by 2:53.
All right.
Who recommended that?
Somebody in the chat.
Thank you, somebody in the chat.
Nato, I believe.
Oh.
There's Mancomb Seep Good says that there's other games in the UK store.
What?
The arcade archive games plus that terrible bike thing.
Yeah.
Which we just played, obviously. I don't understand this game, by the way.
I have to make lines all the way across.
Oh.
And I'm not doing great at it. And then there's also these rules for occasionally.
Ah.
It looks like it should be luminous rules.
No,
I know.
really not.
Someone called it Othello Tetris.
Oh. Huh. Okay, that actually makes some more sense.
Calimondo.
What determines which direction it changes colors?
Othello stuff.
Othello rules.
So where it, where it kind of. Yeah. It's rough.
Go blue. Put a blue on the far left. Oh, it has to be side to side. It can't
Yeah,
be top down.
nope,
I thought it was
nope.
gonna be top down.
Nope. Whoa.
Blue over there.
Oh.
You would have made it.
All right. So here's one that is not localized into English out of the gate. Unlike that
oh really?
bike game, which was perfect English.
Flawless.
Yeah. All right. New Frontier Days. It's another one that's only on the Japanese shop, or that's where I got it. It's some kind of farming-ish thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Chop down trees.
I feel a lot better about the system overall after I made that Japanese shop account and was like, oh, there's like 9 more games here. And not all of them have been on other platforms and all that sort of stuff.
I mean, been doing this for so long. What are reasonable expectations for a launch slate? Like you
I don't know.
want one game that you definitely want to play, so that's Zelda.
Yeah.
And then you want like 2 other games so you feel good about your purchase.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm. I think different people have different expectations.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the US lineup isn't really doing it for me. Like I don't know. Like obviously, you know, Zelda's reviewing very well. People seem to really be into it.
I'm pretty into snipper clips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
seemed
cool.
good. So that wasn't originally launched. That was or that was
Right.
just a vague March, and then they kind of moved it up to launch at one point. It was like, okay, all right, now we're talking.
Hi, Jason.
It's
Whoa, what?
What?
You have just 6 o'clock to eat that.
And then you're no longer an employee.
Is this what's going on out there? It's
Is that how they showed appreciation?
Employee appreciation
Thanks.
via It's It.
This is like the messiest thing you could eat on camera.
Yes, it is.
If you do it fast, it'll be all right.
Do we have any? I'm in.
Try to open this away from my microphone. Oh, this is gonna sound so bad,
Yeah.
but it's gonna taste so good.
All right, so if you want to feel good about your Switch purchase, you get Zelda, you get Snipper Clips, and then Othello.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the 1, 2, 3 right
That's
there.
probably
yeah.
one two Switch. I'm guessing is the round.
I would not pay $50 for 1, 2 Switch.
Is it $50?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what to. I've seen John Cena play it.
Then you've seen it.
Okay.
You've seen it.
You can see him play 1, 2 Switch. Logging wood, doing stuff, pioneers. All right,
This looks like a mobile game.
kinda does.
Yeah. Yes, Jason. Yes, sir.
Okay, so they can fish. You got meters, you got stuff. Maybe I'll take a longer.
Produced, right? You guys are good.
You caught a lot of fish. I've never seen a campfire in person before.
This is getting a lot of Funky Barn jokes out of the chat.
Funky Barn is a way better game than this. I can tell you that already. Oh, it wants me to do it with this one. I'm curious if this has touchscreen
I was
support.
about to say, this looks like a game you should be playing with a touchscreen.
Yeah, it totally does.
Yeah, I'm scrolling.
What's it called?
New Frontier Party.
That's kind of neat. You don't even
Person.
have to stick the controllers on. You can just play it.
New Frontier Days, Founding Pioneers.
Play it raw tablet style.
While we're undocked here, why don't we play some Voez? Voez, is that the?
I'm actually looking for it on the App Store to see if it's there.
Frontier Days.
Yeah.
Voez is definitely there. It's a rhythm game that has been available on iOS, I believe, for a little bit here. Not sure if this is going to be the best way to do it, or if I should come down here
Probably get on camera.
to this spot. If that's going to look better. Either way, this is going to be a real fucking terrible way to play this game. All right, that's totally blown out. So this game is touch only. No controllers at all. And maybe I need to play it over here so you can hear it, but
You can do it?
Yeah.
I wonder actually what happens when you do dock it. If it's just gonna say, hey, don't even think about it. Yeah, this game is only played in handheld mode.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Which I always assumed was the one thing they would never do.
Yeah.
yeah.
I assumed it would be like mandated from Nintendo that every game had to be.
So I'll just try to spin around here and play it up here real quick, just a little bit. went through the tutorial. I wonder why it's. Oh, all right. So a few different. It's a screen tapping game. There are a few different ways to tap and swipe and stuff. So holds. I believe this is coming to the U.S.
Sounds like a Vocaloid.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh,
Whoa.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with these ones.
Maybe hold.
Or tap it.
Or drift.
It's like a hold, but then there's also something else there on the line that. Oh, maybe it's a. Yeah, okay, so I'm supposed to follow it. I see.
Fetter Dave asked you, Jeff, do you feel the chances of a Super Mario Maker on the Switch have improved?
I don't know. I mean, you know, showing that they're willing to at least let third parties do touch-only games, like maybe, but I don't know that. You know, you probably always be able to play the game docked with a controller and stuff like that. So maybe it's like if you want to create a level, pull it out and do stuff. But oh right, I can't even pause it. I was like, oh, pause the game. I gotta go to the home menu. That's what I can do. So that's Voez. I want to say I saw that was coming out here, but I guess I don't actually know
That was
for
good,
positive.
Yeah.
I feel appreciated.
I was gonna try and eat this Itsit, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to.
They're a mess.
It was very messy.
Maybe you should ask Brad and Drew to go dance, and then you can eat it while they're dancing.
I was thinking Rich and Drew made a more sensible dancing.
I'd play the milking game. I'll do that, whatever that is, but I'm.
Yeah, why don't you two do 1-2 switch?
Okay.
Okay.
Is that green screen or is that?
Yeah. I want you guys grab a controller or grab me the game, and I'll throw it in here.
I don't know if I should touch the Office Joy-Cons after that.
Whatever.
Right there. They're plugged in 5 and
cool,
or,
just
6
pop
and
off.
7.
6 and 7?
We can just pop off.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. I'll stay right here. Boo-doo-doo-doo. So how many mini games are in this thing?
28.
So we're gonna do 28 mini games, Brad. We have 48 minutes to do them in.
Yeah. I can't dance because I have a developer coming in 20 minutes. So
Okay.
I can play some 1-2 switch and then I have to go grab.
I can't dance
Yes.
either just because I'm a bad dancer.
Okay, we'll figure that. Okay.
Was that okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna need the Itsit as well.
I'm gonna rinse my fingers because
What's stuck with you, Jeff? Are you dancing or?
Here we go.
These two are gonna play 1-2 switch, Brad and Rich.
What's stuck with you from this game? You feel like, yeah, fond memories.
The gunfight one, I guess.
About one. Because you won. I would like to get good at the samurai one, the catching the sword thing.
Oh, yeah, that one seemed okay.
I do want to try the HD Rumble ball thing.
Yeah, that was worth trying just as a tech demo sort of thing, if nothing else. So like, oh, okay, this is maybe how this will work. Yeah, I don't know. It's neat. I feel like I've kind of played it, and I don't know that I necessarily want to play it again. Maybe, showing it to someone new or something. We said, like showing it to someone new for the first time or something, that would be fun, probably, but. And there were a handful of games that we haven't seen. I haven't done the sandwich eating one or whatever, but. You want to take these?
Sure.
Okay.
Are you gonna actually be able to start it for us, or?
No, that's it's all you guys with those. So I guess don't hit nothing until we're up and running.
How am I doing? Look good? Feel good?
Yeah.
Get away from that guy.
Oh.
Yeah. When are they gonna bring back Nick Arcade? Every time I see someone do this, that's all I think about. The wizard's getting me! Oh no. It's all reversed, so everyone's confused and they always get zapped. when they're on the raft.
I don't know. Maybe they show reruns of Nick Arcade ever.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's a channel that's just Nickelodeon game shows.
Oh, is that the Gas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must have it. I have a lot of channels.
A lot of gas.
I have a channel that just shows cricket. So I assume if I have a channel that just shows cricket, I must
Then
have
yeah,
Nickelodeon.
you probably have it all then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a cricket Switch game?
Not yet. I mean, anything's possible. But,
UK store.
Yeah.
You got your mic?
Brad.
Wireless mic there, and then
Jason gave
close
you mine.
that. Is that? Oh, all right.
Probably has your mic.
I think you walked away with it because you walked back in with mine. I'm gonna stop dancing.
Why?
Channeling Vinny a little too much right there, I feel.
You feel free to channel Vinny as much as you want, but
Yeah.
don't hit your hand on.
Yeah, what did he hit? He hit all the way out here?
I think he hit that thing that the controllers are on.
Wow.
That big metal like server case. Yeah.
Hopefully,
You?
I don't perspire as much as Vinny as well. Hopefully.
We'll see.
We lost our GIF again there.
Nope.
Blue or red, sir?
You really should just
Blue.
change the.
All right.
Yeah.
Jeff, you want to talk us through what we're doing, or?
Go ahead.
I hit a button.
To start, we need 2 players. When you're each ready, grab a Joy-Con. All right, ready? Did you feel that vibration?
Yes.
Stand on the right side.
That's me.
Shake your Joy-Con to show you're ready.
You guys should swap places.
Did you feel
What?
that vibration?
Oh, it told me to stand on the right.
On the left side.
It's not accounting for you being in front of a video camera
Okay. Let's switch.
and reversed. So
Okay.
All right,
Fine,
let's
if you
get
stand like up
started.
over there, it works a little better there. All right.
1, 2, switch.
Posture.
Quick draw.
Oh boy.
Check out this video to see how to play this game.
Okay.
Quick Draw is probably the perfect first game for this thing.
Something everyone knows.
Yeah. Shooting people.
Yeah. Something we can all relate to.
Steady. Fire!
ZL, is that a button?
Yeah,
That is
it's
the big trigger.
Got it.
Oh no!
Take me down, Jeff.
Okay.
Nice. So you can rustle that. It's it.
So what is it? Literally just wait for them to say fire and just be the first one?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
just
not-
can we get
to
a
not go
little
too
more
hit
game
the,
audio in here?
Hit your trigger.
That's perfect.
See, yeah, we are lined up. Good call, Jeff.
Okay.
Lower your guns.
Face each
Lower your guns.
We don't need to see this at all.
On the ground.
What'd she say?
Lower your gun so it's facing the ground.
Face each other.
How you doing?
Ready,
Fight a game stance.
steady.
Fire!
So now it'll account for the angle of the controller
Oh.
when you hit it.
Well done.
Hooray! So it actually can tell if I'm pointing at him?
Yep.
That's neat.
Yeah,
I
you shot the dirt. You pulled the trigger before you got the angle on it.
Are you sure?
You know,
Look at it.
You want to play
Okay,
again?
but are you sure we're not reversed?
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause it's, yes. Because earlier when we had to hit OK,
Yeah. Oh,
They
okay. It
okay.
highlighted the right one.
aim
Okay.
for your opponents.
All right.
Quick draw.
Was that a little calibration thing, you think? Aim for your opponent's chest? I don't remember that from before.
I don't like this.
Lower your guns.
Face each other.
All right.
Sure.
What the hell? What happened?
You shot.
Face each other.
Dude, really?
You pulled the trigger, yeah.
I think this thing's like super sensitive.
Apparently.
Face each
The
other.
finger was just twitching.
Ready, steady.
Fire!
I think I got it.
Man.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Well done.
How do we do something else?
Oh,
Replay.
Ooh,
What's your
close.
number? What's your number?
I couldn't see it.
Wow.
How do you choose something else?
0.06.
I don't know.
Okay, looks like we just keep doing this.
Oh.
Press or minus? Minus. Tilt the control stick left or right to scroll through the games. Okay. Samurai training, Brad?
What else? I mean, let's do some stuff they haven't shown.
Table tennis.
Because I think,
beach, something, boxing.
like you guys know what you did for that when they came in here.
I don't think we did table tennis.
Yeah,
I don't think
like-
we did either.
Man. All right.
Yeah. L. All right, so one button does a lob, the other button does a hard hit.
Yep.
Which one's the lob?
Table tennis.
L, the skinny one.
Okay.
Attach the strap.
I don't have a
to show
strap.
them.
Just okay. I want to see if you can actually do it.
All right.
Okay.
There's no sensors in the strap?
I guess not.
You gotta hit okay.
Yeah.
Be mindful of your surroundings and stand far enough apart so you don't bump into anything or each other.
This is going down
Vinny?
right here.
Yeah,
This
that
is going
seems
down
bad.
on that camera. My
Face
service.
each other.
Hi.
Start. Left
Okay.
player serve.
Whoa.
In.
Dude.
Oh, there's an actual ball on the screen, by the way.
I know. I keep wanting to look at the
Should,
screen.
because there's a ball.
That seems
Yeah.
like you have an advantage if you can see
I don't
this.
know that you want to look at the screen.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're serving, Brad.
Okay. Whoop.
Here you go.
In.
Dude, this is super confusing.
Player.
Yes. We'll probably figure it out right when the
Left
game's
player
over.
serve.
Yes.
Net.
Wait.
Really?
Right player.
All right.
All right.
We're ready. We got
Right
this.
Sure.
player serve.
Yep. You're serving.
Then swing
Oh.
and hit the ball
Oh,
as it comes down.
Oh, so you have to toss it. Okay.
Yeah.
In.
Dude, what?
Point. Left
So you
player.
held the trigger to do the power
I hit a
hit?
button.
Left
Okay.
player serve. In. Point. Left player.
So if you do power move, I need to hit it faster, I guess?
Right player serve.
I'll try not hitting it and see what happens.
Okay. Oh, too slow.
That's better.
Left player. Match point.
All right.
Point.
I wonder if it's rendering a table in 3D.
Yeah.
You returned it. I hit it hard.
I
You
did.
returned it.
I
Or
did.
2D maybe?
Nice.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right player serve. In. Right player.
Come back.
Oh man, yeah.
Left player serve. Net.
Oh,
You win.
oh well.
Player.
Do you guys feel like you're dialing it in or is it just random?
I feel like it happens too quickly for me to think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what I did wrong after it's over, but I can't make that call on the fly.
Yeah.
It'll come-
It's
it'll probably
It's about like
practice.
listening to the audio and then, you know, so if you hear the fast audio, you know you need to jump on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
All right, what's next?
Oh.
Red
More
pepper icon.
Peppers.
Hot pepper switching.
Ooh.
Don't know what this one is.
I don't know what that. I don't know what beach flag is.
Let's do it.
Face each other. On your marks.
All right.
Are we running?
Get set.
What do we do?
I don't know. This is just a video.
Oh boy.
I just ate a whole It's It.
You got plenty of sugar in you then.
Okay, so you run, and then when your controller vibrates, you put it up in the air because you've grabbed
You're at the flag. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So whoever gets there first.
Whoever gets there for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
So
think
run?
Do you think you're watching the screen or you think it like buzzes or something?
It
I
buzzed.
think it
Mine
buzzes.
buzzed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Run hard and raise your Joy-Con when you feel it vibrate. Face each other. On your marks.
Are we actually supposed to move our feet too, or just this?
Get set.
Oh wait, we're not going.
Start.
Ooh.
Oh.
Get set.
Oh.
Let's hear it for our winner.
Told us to run in place, by the way. So
Yeah. Nice.
Take that.
Yeah.
All right, that one was fun. And now here's a visualization of it. Wow. You weren't even on the screen.
Nope.
I was gonna say, like, it didn't even look like you were moving. I wonder if it, like, something about the way you were doing it was violent enough to feel like movement, but like Brad wasn't tricking it well enough.
Or are there different categories of games? Because this is definitely not.
Yeah, this is
28.
not all of them, huh?
Can you go up or down?
No, doesn't seem like it.
Wonder
have to
if you
unlock a bunch of them?
them or something. I don't know.
Is there a way to? Can we back out to a menu and see?
Try the shoulder buttons, maybe.
Face each other.
Like, yeah, because there's a team battle mode is what we played, and
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe some of them are for more players or something.
No,
Huh.
no, it's only ever two
Yeah.
players.
Up and down, left and right, I'll do the same scrolling.
Yeah.
Oh, something's happening.
Maybe when you first launch, they want you to go through the easy ones or something before they unlock the rest.
Ready? Start.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Huh. All right.
Ready? Start. Game.
I don't know. I do not have high hopes for this game.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
I was pretty bad at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was pretty bad at all of them.
Hold your Joy-Con in one hand and bring your hands together to catch the sword.
Wait.
Yep.
What am I missing?
Harder.
Oh, just a super hard.
I did this.
Left swings first.
That's me.
Ready?
Okay.
I am ready.
Start.
Too shallow. Swing with enthusiasm.
You didn't swing good enough.
Too shallow. Swing with enthusiasm.
Wait, hang on. Are we going?
Yeah, it's going.
Too shallow. Swing with enthusiasm.
What's going on?
One more and it's a DQ.
Huh.
Oh yeah? I'm the one with the sword.
So you never, it never registered your swing?
Yeah.
Wait, you don't have your stance apparently.
I won.
Oh, I need to be lower?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're flipped.
This is not working.
Try the other way. Brad, try it sword up.
Hold your hands up.
Okay. Which, to be clear, is the reverse of what they're showing, right?
Too shallow. Swing with enthusiasm.
I'm not clear what's
I
going
think
on.
we are as enthusiastic as one can be. We just
Yeah?
have hits.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, you guys are swapped so that you match the action on the screen.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the action looking at the screen.
Right
So
wins.
Good job.
Brad should have been the one catching in that case, because all the
that's
other
what-
games
that's what
worked
it
as
That's how we
yeah.
started.
It's worked fine every other time.
Yeah.
But it's not.
So I don't
quite
think they're
up.
actually flipped. Yeah, that didn't work at all.
No.
Zen. I think
Zen is hold still.
I'm into
So
that.
All right.
it will try that and move on.
Okay.
We have to do that. Okay.
All right.
You really, you can't tell that we do that. So if you and I do not want to make that motion, I'm okay with
Maybe
that.
you don't.
As a contract.
Do this lunge, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Stop.
I was just more saying, just as like a peer-to-peer
Okay.
competitor.
No, I
like-
understand. Oh, hey. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boy.
Fine. I have a mic. All right, and it shows up.
Face each other and take a pose.
All right.
Pose.
3, 2, 1, start.
So then we just do this.
That beep is someone moving. So don't move.
Okay.
Bend those knees.
Our knees are fine.
Nice nose hairs.
Thank you.
It's a lot of beeps.
So can you guys tell who is beeping?
Clear your mind.
Clear your mind. It's not important that one of you is losing.
Stop. We have a winner.
Right.
Yeah, that was definitely Brad. Like I'm sitting here watching you guys. You got some movement.
Gotta get that zen.
So this is like an earthquake thing of
that's
your movements.
So I was one of those beeping.
Wow.
I wish it showed that. That's cool.
Brad is fucking stoic.
That's right. On top of it. Didn't even burn all the way down.
Yeah. Well, why don't you guys look through the menu and see if there's one more, and then we'll probably call it a stream.
Okay.
Warmed up.
Okay, there we go.
It heard you.
There was copy dance, but I mean, what happened to the 28?
Let's unlock all the games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hooray!
Shave.
Wizard!
How convenient.
There's also a new style of gameplay to check out. You can now play Team Battle. Join the right or left team and challenge your friends. You can now play Shuffle. If
Okay.
you're not sure what game to play, why not pick one of
Got
them?
it.
I don't know. Let's just play something, I guess.
We get it. All right.
All right. Telephone.
What's that about?
If you want to feel the HD rumble, do ball count.
All right. There really is a feature called HD Rumble.
Yes. High definition rumble.
Do you have to hit the button? It's not working for me.
There we go. Look at that
Tap
guy.
your Joy-Con and it will vibrate, like you're holding a box with balls rolling around inside.
I love this guy.
Use the
guy's
vibration
confused
to
about
try and
balls.
figure out how many balls are in the box? Once you think you know the answer,
Who do you think these people are?
number,
Where do you think they got them?
That's central casting.
and set your Joy-Con down.
No, you're wrong, sir. No, do not have that confidence.
I'm sorry. How do you input the number of balls? I was completely.
You
not.
use your stick.
Joystick.
Yeah. And then when you are confident that you have the right answer, you set the controller down.
Okay.
Detach the strap as shown. We have learned we can ignore that.
Isn't that illegal?
HD Rumble.
Oh yeah.
Wait, it wanted you to detach?
Yeah, for this one, because you have to set the controller down, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
This is kind of neat.
How many balls are inside the box? Use your control stick to guess how many balls are
This is,
inside the
all right,
box.
I may make fun of the term, but this is kind of neat.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kinda neat.
It's kind of neat.
Set your Joy-Con down once you've made your guess.
I wonder if they didn't already give you the metaphor of, hey, there are balls inside this controller. I wonder if you would actually think of that, though, or if it would just feel like random vibrations.
But if you, well, yeah, maybe you wouldn't. But if you tilt it, you can start to feel the balls go one at a time across.
Yeah. I mean, it works, but you've already got that idea in your head as well.
I'll guess 3.
Yeah.
Set your Joy-Con down once you've made your guess.
Oh, I don't know.
I was gonna guess 2, but I'm going with 3.
Okay, that's cool. If you shake it, it feels like they're bouncing up and down. That's neat. I'm gonna say 4.
Use your control stick to guess how many balls are inside the box. 1 minute left.
Whoa.
All set.
5.
Oh wow.
Right wins. The
closest.
closest guess.
Who would have thought?
And so now you can actually like see the representation of the balls
cool.
as you
I'm
move
doing
around.
this.
Oh, cool. Okay.
They're much smaller than I pictured them.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is how I felt about the balls as well. All right, ball feelers.
All right.
I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, milk. Go to milk. Play milk. Play
All
milk.
right, we'll go out on that.
All right.
You're gonna actually probably need the straps for this one. Here's one. Here's the other.
This is the battle of.
No, you gave me the wrong one.
Oh.
No, they both go on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
They have symbols.
They flip it around. There's both symbols are on both controllers.
Oh.
The battle of South Carolina, North Carolina
Yes.
versus New Hampshire. Who knows their cows? Oh, this is gonna be not embarrassing at all.
So this uses the side buttons, and you really want to roll down the controller, one button, other button, and then one button, other button.
These two here.
Yeah, the sides. Yeah.
Let's make some magic.
All right, let's strap.
I like that we watch a video, but then someone has to explain what
It's
it
because
is.
they're putting on straps instead of watching the video,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Face each other.
But also,
and get ready.
yeah.
I think I understand.
Hold your Joy-Con and press the SL and SR buttons.
Face each other.
They're just not natural buttons to press.
Yeah.
I'm like using like my ring finger.
Yeah, I can't.
Joy-Con vertically.
Oh God. Fine.
Ready?
Yeah, but the my fingers don't line up on them very well.
No.
Milk. Look at your
Ah.
hands as you milk. Once the milk starts coming out, make sure to squeeze through.
You want to kind of go slow. You really want to milk.
There we go.
Focus on pressing the good work.
There's some flow.
And, yep.
All done.
Ooh.
I think I won that one.
I was not doing well. I was just.
Whoa!
Wow.
Looks
Okay.
like
Skills.
All
looks
right.
like we're both winners, Brad.
We need a tiebreaker.
Okay.
It's a milk off.
Old-fashioned milk off. I blew it, obviously. What that shows, I had a big lead and I just did not get it done.
Yeah. All right.
We're doing it again.
One more.
How soon says 1, 2, Rich?
I get it, because my name rhymes with Switch.
It does.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Face each other and get ready.
I feel like they forced the intimacy.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
SL and SR buttons.
Work on your eye contact.
Ready?
I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know that it'll help.
Look at your hands as you milk.
Like, focus on the milking. The score doesn't matter. It's not like you're going to suddenly get better and come from behind, right? Just focus
Right.
on your technique, man.
That's quite a stream.
Oh, yeah.
I think my family is calling me while I'm doing this. I better do them proud. Sorry, I can't talk, kids. Daddy's milking a virtual cow for thousands of people on the internet. You understand.
All done.
Got to do what you got to do. I
I feel like I won that one too.
think you probably took that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
For your help.
Ooh.
You got
We
skills.
both improved.
But you both
though.
improved.
True.
Yeah.
I was born in Vermont. It really wasn't fair for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, well, that's the Nintendo Switch.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it needs a wider variety of kind of big games to really get a feel for it. You
We'll
know?
get there. I feel like I was really afraid until all this downloadable stuff came out.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, I think, I don't know, with Zelda and Snipper Clips and that smattering of downloadable stuff.
Yeah, the thing I keep saying is that it seems like it'll just be like the new Vita, but with like way better first-party software support because it's
man.
Nintendo and not Sony.
Yeah.
You know, like these
No.
huge franchises will come to this thing.
You want a pork bun?
And
I'll take
it'll
a
have a
pork
ton of
bun.
indie games as well. So
Ooh, they're still warm.
Yeah. Thanks, Yank Sing.
they milked pork buns out of that controller.
Wow. 1, 2 pork bun.
All right. Well, everybody have a grand day. Thanks for hanging out with us, and
Thanks for having me on, guys.
yeah, thanks for coming, Rich. We'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.